I'm in my live. Hey, everybody. Hey. I hope this lighting isn't too bad. I'll cut the lights behind me off. Hey, Uniqua. If the lighting is too bad, I'll cut these lights off. I feel like I probably need to just go and cut them off. Hey, Kiana. Hi, Kiara. Hi, Kiara. Hey, Boss Lady C. Hey, Seven. Happy Sunday. Hey, Raven. Hey, Olympia. Hey, Brianna. Hi, Miss Davis to you. Hi, Erin. How are you? Hey, Taylor. I feel like my voice kind of gone. Y'all know when you have a lot of family over, you do a lot of yelling, and we do a lot of yelling and talking loud. And y'all know I already talk loud, so excuse my voice. Hey, Tawanda. Hey, Jay. Hey, Brittany. Hey, Brittany again. Hey, Erica. Hey, Corianne. Hey, Chelsea. Hey, Too Pretty. Hey, Zeno. Hey, Miss Sheila. Miss Sheila, did you cook this weekend? Well, for Thanksgiving? Hey, Tatiana. Hey, Shay. So I actually have a list for us today, y'all. I actually wrote a list of things for us to discuss instead of just kind of, I know we'll still probably go off track, but I did make a list for us. Hey, Nino. Y'all yelling is like we yell too much. It's just always loud if you ever at one of our family events. Hey, Latrice. Hey, Miss Hall. Miss Sheila, you didn't cook? Hi, Karen. Oh, Taylor. I'm going to talk about that today. Oh, thank you, Kiara. I've been chilling today, Kiara. I really think it's been just looking at the lake. I really think that's what it is. Hey, Latoya. Zena, my daughter could have given me another opportunity. Yeah, I'm gonna cut the light off. Hold on just a second, because I'm gonna have to. Hold up, y'all. Right here. Okay, I'm like, let me cut them off because they're a little distracting. But Mariah could have given me another opportunity to get that dance together. Where are you up to? Brooklyn, I'm done, but where is everybody else up to? Remember, I did this before. So I found my list. There go my camera. That's better. I found my list, so I have it. You ate Waffle House, Miss Sheila? No, ma'am. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Patricia. Yeah, she could have given me another opportunity to practice. And y'all, we did like four videos. My drafts right now are really hilarious. Okay. They are really hilarious. Hey Marie, how are you? Hey Nay. So y'all, the first thing we should start with is a 300 list. And I did not post in the group today because I've been actually trying to do some studying. I have to take a test in order for me to graduate. I have to take like a history portion. So I've been like on and off stuff. It just slipped my mind. I've been doing everything. I might scroll. You know how you take a break? I might scroll Twitter. I've been doing too much at one time. I watched some of the Jumbone doc while I was cleaning up because we had a lot of people staying here over the weekend. So I was doing a whole lot today. Hey Khalees, how are you? Hey Ken. Hey Deja. Oh, no phones on your desk. Oh yeah. I love that it is so like I didn't check it today, but I have seen some of the notifications, especially yesterday. Y'all, I had to keep my little cousins. They're 7 and 3. Y'all, I forgot what it feels like to have small boys, little boys at that age. And LJ was like, "Oh my God, did I act like this?" Yes, you did. And it was just one of you. So imagine me having to deal with one of you that felt like two boys. Okay, don't get brand new. Don't get brand new because you're 13. Do not get brand new because I promise I have not forgotten. Okay? You're trying to get your GED. Well, good luck. I hope everything works out for you. Hi, Scooter. Yes, it was a lot. So the first thing I do want to start off is the 300 list because, Brianna, I'm going to pray for you. I do know that Erica, everybody in the group has been trying to like push everyone along. What number are you guys at right now? Brooklyn, I actually surprisingly, Thanksgiving wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. Oh, 77. I still can't believe you're redoing your bathroom. I still can't believe that. My boys are 3 and 4. Girl, them boys had me working. I mean, I forgot the tantrums, the screaming, and y'all know LJ live with his dad. Mariah is at college and she doesn't have tantrums. So I forgot what it's like for little kids to have tantrums. Hmm. Oh, Corianne, it is a list. We're just writing a list of 300 wants. Tell me why you're struggling, Erica. Is it the sitting down, finding time to write, or is it just actually looking at the things? Scooter, you probably see this sweatshirt all the time. I got this, and I have like 2 or 3 hoodies that I put on all the time. But thank you. Brianna, that's okay. Y'all, the 300, as long as that's the whole purpose of us doing things together, because nobody's going to be perfect. We all have things that we're doing outside of it, but eventually we're going to get through it. Oh, girl, Thanksgiving was fun though. I had so much fun with my family. I'm the biggest procrastinator. Why was I struggling? Procrastinator ever. So I'm still at now, Kiara. Kiara, I need you to pull out your phone. I can't think of anything else I want. I can that's different, Erica. Now, Kiara, you need to pull out that phone while we're on here and at least put 10 things on your list. Okay, 103 is good, Miss Hall. 300 wants, 300, it can be materialistic, material items. It can be some like mental things you want. Is it work related? Things for your, we want to make it primarily about you, but you can add things for your kids. Okay, this is the first Thanksgiving without my mom. I hope Christmas is the same. I had my moments, but it wasn't bad. This year, I had like a moment where I'm like, damn, especially when you're around your cousins and they're like, mom, mom, mom. So I have like moments where I was thinking about that. Bart, you better stop. But it wasn't like, oh God. Oh yeah, it's okay. Miss my auntie. She's how you on live? Okay. Yeah, so I had moments, but I definitely wasn't like, Barchi, let it go. I definitely wasn't like sad like I was last year. Last year, I feel like I was just tore up, Like I just couldn't stop randomly crying last year. This year, I didn't even cry one time. So, okay, Barchi, now you can go over there. Sit down. Till I found out that my cousin, First Lady. What church, Miss Sheila? I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that, Miss Sheila. Hey, Red. Yeah, so like last year was I don't know. I wouldn't want to relive last year's Thanksgiving. So Kiara, my whole family is kind of familiar with Barchi and her antics. So they just ignore her. You see my auntie not bothered. They just ignore her. My auntie kept her for me for a week, y'all. She was like, when are you coming to get this dog? When she said she all up on me all the time. Why she all in my space all the time? So yeah. Greg asked you. That's why I asked Miss Sheila. I feel like I heard ask you name, but I just couldn't think of the church. Yeah, I think yeah, they y'all I don't know if y'all saw it. Nobody in my family likes Barchi, okay? They deal with Barchi because of me. But Barchi does not have any friends when it comes to my family. Like not one. I went through her birthday and Mother's Day shortly after she passed. So I think those were the hardest days. I always say I never I saw a Facebook post that said like on Mother's Day, people be mindful. Be mindful of people who don't have their mom. And I remember seeing it. My mama was alive. And I was like, be mindful. Like, damn, I can't like be thankful for my mama. I was just like offended that you wanted me to be mindful when I just want to give ups to my mom. I guess they meant like don't overdo it. You can be thankful, but don't have like 11 posts, right? And after my mom passed, I remembered that meme and it made so much sense. Taylor, if that's the word on the street, then the word on the street is accurate, okay? They can't stand this girl. Like nobody. Sorry, y'all. They no, Miss Sheila Barchi really is bad. And I don't know. I just think it's that time of year, y'all. I'm really not sleepy. I've been asleep all day. Well, I woke up at 12. That's what I mean by all day. 11 or 12. Hey, Miss Fab. Barchi really is bad. But back to because I'm checking stuff off. Back to the 300 list. I wish I could actually, like, we've talked about it. And I feel like, is it that you guys truly don't want things? Okay, hold on just a second. Okay. 62 is good. After losing your mom, you'll forget about yourself being a mom on Mother's Day. I could see that happening. And my dad, oh, Felicia, I'm sorry to hear that. And I hope he has I'm wishing him a speedy recovery. I'm really sorry to hear that. Hey, Shay, I didn't even see you join. I have house projects on my list. Okay, Miss Sheila, I like that. So, is there anyone who wants to come up and kind of talk about their list? Maybe it will help others with their list. Ooh, too pretty. You may have a really great point there. I'm gonna try again. Brianna, do you know what? Let me add that to mine, okay? Because I'm serious, y'all. I don't want to be with my boyfriend, boo husband, and he's talking about she gonna be my space partner. And child, I don't know the rules. Brianna, right? Y'all, there you go. Add it to your list. Look at me, Brianna, over here writing. Learn how to play spades. I'm writing that down so I can transfer it to my notes, okay? Nick, you should. Erica said who failed. My mama could play. I don't understand why. I don't know how. Miss Fab, can you play or not? Hi, Blue Skies. Y'all, I've got to learn because I don't know if y'all saw my auntie, but I have this one aunt. She listens and she judges, okay? I am judged yearly, okay? Every holiday for not knowing how to play spades. Oh, Miss Fab says she gets down. Okay. All right, boo, my bad. My bad. Yeah, I got to learn. I have to learn how to play. Oh, let me put this link here. So if somebody wants to come up and talk about your list, maybe that will help. I can play Uno 7. Excuse me. Let me tell you, Taylor. Taylor, this all I want to do, Taylor. And this is why I need to learn. Y'all know I'm already dramatic, okay? I want to be like my auntie. I want to be up there like I want to do all of that. I want to slide the book so smooth. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to do all of that. Yeah, I just want to be able to do it. Okay, Latoya. Oh God, Miss Davis, you can't play either. Oh, she can play poker a little bit. No, we've really gotta get to it. While we're all here, y'all gotta chill going to other folks' lives and turning in the chat out because Duke there. What happened with Duke, Erica? Now you got to tell me what happened. Turning other chats out? Like, what? She said, Erica said, while we're here. So is it like my folks doing that? I don't even know what Pocono is. We were live, and all of a sudden it got weird. Where, Erica? In someone else's live? I am so confused. I am so confused about what's going on here in this disclaimer here. The only thing I appreciated from him, well, Taylor, at least you got something out the deal. Somebody said, "Is Dad up?" Now, Erica, I am going to say this. I refuse to believe that man is on any live, and it's not weird before people get on there. I refuse. Y'all want me to believe that that man was live at some point, and that was the weirdest comment. That was the weirdest comment. Okay, well, I believe you, Erica. So I'm gonna take your word for it. I hope y'all not turning this man's lives like that. That's kind of weird. His mind is in the gutter. But if Erica say they was in there chilling and at no point was his mind in the gutter, I'm gonna take a word for it. Hard to believe, but I'm gonna take a word for it. I'm gonna take a word for it. But oh God, I hope, and I apologize because I definitely don't want to make anything weird for him. Lord, I don't want to make anything weird for him. And I also don't want like it to be like this thing where, everywhere he goes, it gets weird like that because I can see if like read the room, y'all. Y'all gotta read the room, okay? He went with it. Now, Erica, you really not finna tell me Didi sitting in the line with Duke and it was just normal. I can't wait. I'm gonna have to ask Didi, but I'm just gonna say this. Like, please just don't make it weird for him because the fact that Erica, the fact that you in here, like, hey, since we're all here, I kind of feel like, wait a minute, what? Because I think I'm a little like, huh? Hey, Ash. I don't even know what Pocono is. Now I have to look that up, guys. I'm gonna have to look that up. But Erica, I was just about to say, you don't have to get her because exactly what I'm trying to say is I don't want my lives. I don't want any live that he's in or whatever he's doing to turn into that because I absolutely understand how that can be annoying for both parties. Especially because we're talking about accountability, we're doing all this stuff. I don't want my lives to always turn into a subject about him. Like, it's funny, I get it, but that's why he has a platform. That's why other people have platforms, So I'm just gonna say, is Erica is what I think her whole point is, y'all. Well, I'm just gonna ask that if he is in some other live, to just please just don't even do it. Just don't even do it because the fact that um it comes back to like my people, it's just like, okay. Like I get it, but I also don't want it to be annoying. Yes, Erica, that's what I'm saying. Like, don't be weird about it, y'all. Like, just read the room, y'all. And don't, because I definitely don't want to mess up any other person's like live in their moment or vibe, whatever they have going on in there. It's really annoying that people really be being weird when it comes. Oh my God. Hey, D-Body. They def said that smell people. I'm gonna hold my tongue on it. I'm gonna hold my tongue on this, but I'm absolutely going to say that I'm not taking 100% of the blame for that. Okay, I'm not taking 100% of the blame of it before, and I'm gonna solely say that because I'm just not finna take 100% of the blame for that. Okay, I'm not finna do that. I'm not finna do that, and I'm just gonna ask people, just don't make it weird for other people. But I'm not finna take 100% of the blame for some other line. I'm also not finna sit here and say I believe 100% that this man is sitting on alive and something, some innuendo isn't said or something isn't. I'm just not gonna believe that. But I'm just going to say, just read the room, y'all. Like just read the room, guys, because what I definitely don't want to happen is for it to like track back. Oh, it's weird, because I definitely understand how to read the room. I do, and grown people need to understand how to, do the same. Just read the room, y'all, because okay, just read the room, y'all. Yeah, I just feel like I just don't want to be responsible for the actions of grown people. Like, but I am saying that don't like, if that's not the time or place, God, Lord, if they on there talking about tennis shoes, why would a person say something out the way to the man? Okay. Like, I just don't want that. I don't want that. It's all fun jokes. I get it. But just read the room, y'all. Please. Read the room. Please don't do that. Because just like Erica said, the first thing is, oh, that's Mel and her people. So let's not even do that. Yes, Shay. Less is more. Less is more. I'm like, I ain't even on these lives. I don't even know what lives y'all talking about. It's what's hilarious. I don't even know what lives y'all talking about. But just I would just appreciate it. It's like if y'all just, oh yeah. Hey Key. She said we got decorum. That's other folks that don't know how to act. Kiara, they need to learn how to act, girl. They got to learn how to act, y'all. Okay, y'all. So we gonna get back on this on this list so that we can redirect us back. So hey Siobhan. Hey Leisha. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Miss Fab. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so I don't know. Nobody said anything about coming up, so we can see why are you struggling with the 300. Like, I do understand that we can absolutely, like I feel like, are we? Hey, Isis, are we thinking big enough? Right? Are we thinking big enough when we are sitting down to write the list? Because sometimes I know we can get comfortable, we can get content in where we are, but if like money wasn't an option, like you could do whatever, if fear wasn't an option, if you didn't have to worry about what you're going to do with your kids, what are you going to do here, what would you do? Oh, Unique, I get that. What if you did like 10? What if you did 10 at a time? Now it take you 30 days to do it, but 10 at a time. Jazz, think what they say. You think it's too small. Think big. Is procrastinate and I'm easily distracted. Kiara, not Tiara, Kiara, that's why break it down. Do 10 at a time. When we do the vision board party, that will spark some ideas. Oh, okay. I'm glad you said that. So I plan to do that December 29th at 7. I didn't want to do New Year's because people are doing things. And people were saying they wanted to do it before the new year. So while y'all are here, right now, 10. Do 10. Yes, Eric, I like that. That's it, 7. Break it down. Have time to do it. If I didn't limit myself, hold on, I got Toya down here. If I didn't limit myself, well, Uniqua, I think right now, if like we're saying, break it down. If the problem is it's going to take too much time in one sitting, then break it down and then see how that goes. Hey, Toya.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
I can. I can't show you myself because I'm recovering from being sick the last week and a half, so I look crazy.
Well, I hope you're feeling better.
A little bit. I gotta go back to work tomorrow, so I'm enough to go back in the
To go
office.
back to work.
I don't want to do that either, but I guess now my husband is sick, so yeah.
Oh no.
So yeah, just passed it around. Thankfully, we don't have little kids in the house, so we're good.
Well, I hope you both feel better then. I'm
Thank
going.
you very much.
Yeah, I hope you both feel better because two sick people just not gonna work. Who gonna take care of who?
Me.
Oh, see,
Me.
uh-uh. No, no, no.
No, he did take care of me last week, but then I told him, I said, hey, sleep in the other room so you don't get sick.
And then
And
he's sick.
yes, so it comes with the territory, I guess. Am I on
Yeah.
YouTube still?
Yes. So you on? I know you said you were going to get some stuff together and then come and kind of talk about your list.
Yes. So let me retract my number. I don't know where I got 62. I got 44.
Oh, right. Six.
So that's a
Okay.
huge difference.
Okay.
I think the biggest thing that's I'm struggling with, and it's probably more interpersonal, and it goes back to just being in, being able to think about things that I want. What does Toya want? Toya has always been, you know, fulfilling others' needs. So I think I might have mentioned it to you in chatting that, I have a daughter who's 25, and most of, even all her life, even except for the last few years, have been primarily focused on her needs.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just hard. And then when mom got sick, it kind of naturally went to her needs. And so one thing that I never thought about doing 300, but
And 300 is a
um,
big number too. So.
it's huge. But one of the things that, even my counselor is working with me on is to be intentional with myself. What is it that Toya wants? Just for me. And so writing this list, there was some tears with the list because it's like things that I used to do that I don't do anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I think my biggest one is my walk with God. And I know me and you kind of talked about this in some chats about
Yep.
my mom was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. And so I was I was angry about that. And I just, I wanted her to be healed in a way that I wanted her to be healed. So after she passed, I was really angry. I feel like I had my tantrum with God, and so I kind of disconnected that relationship. But thankfully, he doesn't do us the way we do
We do
him.
him. Ooh,
Uh,
amen.
so that's really at the top of my list because I feel like once that is where it needs to be, then a lot of other things will align with that. Um, my s- one of my other things is, believe it or not, talking to you is hard because I do consider myself an introvert, but
Oh wow. So this is a big step for you. So good for you then.
this is huge.
I love this. I love
And
this.
I'm
Look at
sweating
that.
and I just got out the shower, so I'm gonna have to shower again. But I just like the grief, and grief is so weird, but I live in Georgia and I've been here for 6 years by myself. But one thing that has been like, I really want to be intentional about is meeting other women in
Mhm.
Georgia. Like, on no weird stuff, just having a group of women, like friends and things like that. My life was in Ohio. So it's kind of, at 43, it's hard to just, pick up. So I think, I don't want to get off topic, but I think sometimes we're so critical on ourselves and our lists, and even some of the things on our list kind of are, getting off focus and going towards other people or things I want for other people versus things for myself.
Oh,
And I think sometimes we're so accustomed to that, especially as being women or mothers. I know we talked about it the other day, like being that person that's just the go-to in the family.
for
Everybody looks up
everyone.
to you. So you always go back to other people, making sure other people are okay. So I think that's hard for a lot of us, and for people like myself doing this list, it's like it's good, it's bad, it's ugly. Because it's forcing me, and it's good. I mean, ultimately it's good because it's forcing me to think about myself and
And
to
dreaming.
really put me first and be intentional about putting me first. And one more thing, and I'll let you talk and get off. But I noticed I did this grief class not too long as my mother passed, and we had to read something, and I don't remember. I have it, but I have it. I'm just gonna give you a little bit of it, and it was basically telling myself, "I love you, Toya. I appreciate you," and I bawled the whole time. And it's a longer thing,
Mm.
but I asked myself, why is that so hard to say? Like, why is to speak those words of affirmation, and that's on my list too, is to affirm myself more.
We
and
have to.
and it was just hard, and it was like, why is it's easy to tell everybody else you love them, and this, that, and the third, but when it came to saying that to myself, it was extreme. So that's my rant and my
That's not a
nerves.
rant. I think that was really good, and I do feel like so many times, and not speaking to you, but I've had a conversation with my god sister before, and we talked about just being alone in general, and um, like loving yourself. And sometimes it's hard. We're always giving love to other people that we forget that we need to be loved as well. So just that affirmation is just probably a reminder, like you have to remember that you have to love yourself too,
Right.
regardless. And we can't always be pouring out of ourselves into other people, because ultimately what good are we if our cups are empty?
And that's what I'm learning. I That's what I'm learning. If I am empty, I am really no good to nobody, even
I
myself.
agree. I
So
agree. I think that's just kind of where I am right now. Just like that, it's just trying to focus on myself, and it's hard, but just trying to like, okay, I know this person has this going on, but mentally I can't take that on. Whether that be family, friends, I just can't take that on, and being okay with not being able to take it on. So I that really did hit home there. They
yes,
really did. So with your list though, you said you're at 40. Do you, because someone Brittany just said you can do categories, which I this is something we were talking about. If you want, she says, for instance, if you want a relationship with God, your health, finances, future, love, life, and so on. And I think that might help people too. Like, oh, Erica, listen, girl. I think that when I was doing mine, I was telling you guys I would do things that are related. Like if I want to learn how to play the piano, right? Then I'm going to have to learn how to read music. I'm going to probably want to purchase a piano at some point. Then I may want a bigger piano. What am I learning to play the piano for? Do I want to play a particular song? So some of them can feed off of each other, and that will help you too. Oh, wait, Erica said it's 44. Don't cut you short. It was
oh,
62 and
thanks,
44.
Eric.
That's what it was.
But that's good though, because now that you say that, it made me flash back to elementary school. You know how when we would write a report, we had the little webs,
Yep.
and
See?
that might make it actually be easier if you get one topic and focus on that, and then make little sub goals or whatever. Then you'll probably get your 300 faster than what you realize. So
I
I
agree.
think I
I
might
think
take,
it
might take
would.
that one.
Say you want to take a certain vacay, right? How are you going to get there? Is it a
Right.
cruise? It's going to be a flight. If you fly, what type of flight do you have? Do you want to go get specific with the goals? Who are you traveling with? What are you guys going to do? Is there a restaurant? Like, you get really specific about these goals. I promise it's not going to be hard, but you do have to allow yourself to think, to dream, to really imagine the possibilities that are there. And just remember, the possibilities are endless. They're endless. There's no stopping point.
Right.
You can dream up anything that you want.
No, you're
So
right.
yes, yes. Okay, but yes. So Toya, I feel like you are definitely on the right path with it, and I'm actually happy. What part of Georgia are you in?
I am about an hour south of Atlanta, like Morrow, Forest Park, in between that
Oh,
Dearborn
okay.
Horseback
Oh,
Bridge.
okay. Okay, I'm
And
familiar.
I travel to Atlanta 3 days a week
Okay,
for work.
I got you. So at some
So
point,
we'll
I know
definitely have to do lunch or something out
I was
there.
just about to say that. I was just about to say that. So okay, cool. I
All
remember
right.
you said you were not in Atlanta, but I couldn't remember where exactly. So
No, but
cool.
everything's far here. From being in Ohio, where it's around the corner is really like 10 minutes. Around the corner here is 45.
30. I'm thinking 30, 45. And I've gotten so
So
used to it. I'm from, Memphis. We can get everywhere in 15 minutes. And then you come to Atlanta, 30, 45 minutes easy. You like, by the time you think about it, you're like, I don't even really want to go anymore.
I don't know if you know where Terra Boulevard is, but it takes me almost 30,
Too far.
25 minutes, 30 minutes just to hit that part of the freeway. So
When I was doing real estate, and I got to a point when people would ask me to show houses on that side, I'm like, let me call my friend who works in the area, because coming from Duluth to driving over there
oh no,
with
that's
traffic
far.
could be an hour and a half, 2 hours, and I was like, it's not worth it. It's not worth the time. Let me call my home girl, or listen, I'll pay you to open
Right.
the door for me, because it just got to be too much. That's far.
Definitely like going on a little mini vacation.
That's what
A
it
road
feels
trip.
like. You need a little lunch or something.
Right.
They said Terra Boulevard is long, and D-Body said Terra is far from the highway. It is.
It is very
It is.
extreme.
It is. It's too far.
So
Oh God. Okay,
I've
so y'all
got
talking about saying no.
but it
Maybe.
was good to talk to you though.
Yes.
Oh,
Thank
what were
you
you
so
gonna say?
much,
Maybe
and
what?
hopefully.
Sorry, I didn't want to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
Oh no, you were saying maybe something.
Oh, I was going to say maybe Shay. I know Shay's a therapist. If Shay wanted to talk about, I see people in the chat talking about setting boundaries and the ability to say no being on their list of things that they wanted to do. So I was going to see if Shay could expound upon that, since that seems to be a hot topic in the chat right now.
All righty. Well, I'm gonna go
Thank
back
you
to
so much,
listening.
Toya, and I
Thank
hope you guys
you.
feel better.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Eve said, let your no be a full sentence. Girl, I'm working on that, child. I'm working on that. That one right there is hard. It's hard, but it's possible, and I think it's so healthy to have boundaries. But I just hate that I'm telling y'all, these boundaries that I'm forming now, they didn't come until after my mom passed. Hey Shay.
Hey Mel, hey guys, how are y'all?
Good. I saw in the chat. They were talking about
Yeah,
setting
that
boundaries.
no and boundaries thing is a tough one for everybody. I'm the fixer in the family, so I have a big family on both sides of my mom and my dad. And when they knew I was going to school for therapy, my younger brother and I are very, very close. And
Mhm.
so this trial, it could be him sitting there. I've been to Mechanicsville probably more times than I would like to count to pick him up.
Mm.
And so it's, just having to finally tell him no, and he had to get his life together was probably a tough thing for me. But you have to do it to preserve your own sanity. And one thing I've learned is people will be okay without us running to their rescue. They will be. We can't save people. We have to let them, everybody has a purpose, and we have to let people walk their own purpose out.
So do you
It's,
think
it's, it's imperative.
that's your inability to say no to a person could actually hurt them in the long run?
I think so. I've seen that. My brother has been probably clean from drugs now, probably maybe 3 years. 3 years ago, he called my sister, and my sister is we're 11 months apart, and she plays no games. You will get cussed out. I don't cuss people out. She will. she she just laid into him, and of course I felt sorry. I figured out where he was. I took him food. I took him like water, Gatorade, and all this stuff. And I actually said, "You're going to meet me at the emergency room. We're going to try to get you some help." And I actually sat there with them, and they gave him some programs. And he didn't go, but he said me seeing him in that shape embarrassed him. And that was
Mm.
enough for him to get his life together. And he has not
Oh,
gone back since. He's working, he's married, everything.
oh, like Brianna said, congratulations on 3 years.
Yeah, I'm so proud of him. So when I heard Duke say that, we came from a two-parent home. We lived in the suburbs. It's just he got caught
Mm.
up with like my cousins and uncles, trying to hang out with them. And I'm the oldest girl cousin, so I have no girl cousins my age. So they like protected me from everybody. They wouldn't let me deal with their friends, so they kept guys away from me. So I never really, I was sheltered for the most part. But I think we have to fix our own lives, and it's hard when we see people struggle. We automatically want to help them, and sometimes it's okay to just say, "I can't take that on." I see about 20 clients a week in an underserved community. That's enough for me to deal with in a week.
Yeah,
And so
I remember you
yeah,
saying
it's not that I don't talk to my friends, or I don't help them, but they know I can't do therapy on them. It's just not ethically sound for me to do it. I can't be objective. But I had to just stop answering my phone when family members are called. They don't call me for any other reason but that.
and all of that for you to say, "Hey, listen, I can't do this."
Yeah. Well, I have a little cousin. She really struggles with anxiety really, really bad. So when she calls, I'll kind of get her situated, and I've given her referrals. So she's good now. Because she didn't know what it was. She didn't know what was going on. So now she understands it better, and then she's in therapy. But she's
Oh,
she's a
well, that's
baby. Yeah,
good.
she's a baby. So she doesn't count.
That's good. Have you found that like in your family, the therapy, just therapy in general, is more accepted now?
I think they accept me because I'm still the same person. I don't act any different because I'm an introvert. So I just kind of chill. So I'm the same. Um, but I don't think they take it seriously. I think they think it's a person telling them what to do, and that's not what therapy is. And I think they're too ashamed to admit that they need it.
I think some that's a problem that some people struggle with. Is
Yeah, I
just
think all the guys from
acknowledging that
yeah,
they
I think
need
all
it.
these guys from this case, I can't even imagine them not having therapy. I just don't even know how they're going to function going forward without it. Because
Some
where do you
people
go?
they just I think some people just become numb to situations, or they self medicate, or they
That's some of the
really
problem.
like
Yeah,
to
because if
just
yeah, that's some of the problem though. If they don't get it and resolve some of the trauma, they all come from the same place. They all have lived traumatic experiences that they won't talk about publicly anyway. And they have no conflict resolution skills, and they have to resolve that stuff in a way that's healthy so that they can move along and they can be positive and they can contribute positively.
yeah. I agree. I agree. I think it's so important for, I mean, all of us to kind of have an outlet to express how we feel and how things are making
Yeah, I
us
have two
feel.
therapists, so I mean there you go.
See, I love it. My homegirl that was on the TikTok live that time. She is so big on it. She's like, listen, I have a therapist, and sometimes I may have to take medication, but she's very open
Yeah, I think
about
it's
it.
it's all in what you need. It's all in whatever you need. I'm not anti-medication. I'm not anything because sometimes I've had to hospitalize people that have been in my office. I've had to do like three. That was like really real for me. But they weren't in a space where they needed to go home, and I had to call and do all of that. That was really scary for me. But they got the help they really needed.
And that's what's important. That's what's important about
Yeah.
it. That's
Yep.
the most important thing
I think
about
people
all of it.
should. And I heard you talk about women. I know we always say, and I wanted to say this, and this is a little off topic, that women always say, we want Black women. We need, we should protect Black women. But I think we should protect each other. And when other people see us protecting each other, then they won't have any choice but to protect us.
Oh yeah. Agreed. Agreed. Hi everyone that's joining. And Shay, you work. Do you take? Are you take new? Do you take new clients? I saw
I
some
can.
schools say, "Hey, I need a therapist."
I'm
Okay.
in Griffin, so Griffin is probably an hour outside of the city. It's very rural, so most people that
Oh,
are
you in
out there, it's a
Griffin?
very,
I
very
think Griffin from Griffin.
yeah, it's an underserved area, which is why I chose. I really prayed about it. So in school, when I was in school, they really were pushing oh, you can make six figures, and that never really interested me. The money was
Mhm.
never the reason why I chose the profession. I just saw our communities. I do believe at the community level, when you better the family, the community is better. I believe that wholeheartedly. Once you can kind of get the family on one accord, you better your community, especially Black people, because we're family oriented. And
Yeah.
so when I looked, and it was just an area that presented itself, and it has been a godsend ever since I've been there. And I drive an hour to get there every day
Oh wow. An hour
because
to
I
get
live
to
in
work.
Lithonia, so it's an hour and some change away from my house.
Oof. And you're there every day.
I'm there 3 days a week, Tuesday,
Three
Wednesday,
days
Thursday. Yeah, I'm not
straight.
doing therapy 5 days a week. No, 3 days a week. And my schedule is full those 3 days. I have 20 clients in 3 days.
Oh
And that's my
wow.
limit. I feel like that's comfortable so that I don't feel like I'm getting burned out
20. You said 20 clients in those 3 days.
in those 3 days. Yep.
Oh wow. Okay. Oh wow.
And I think
Okay.
we're the only location within maybe 30 miles of there. I think we're it.
Are you guys a referral based company? Like maybe
We
they're
do
coming from
get defects
school?
cases, we get school cases, we get court mandated. I've had a couple. The defects cases are really the hardest, and I don't really like small children. I've had them, and it's very difficult.
Yeah, okay.
Children are very difficult. So when I finally do open my practice, it'll be 12 and up. I won't see anybody younger than 12. It's too
12 and up
difficult.
kind of is a good age too because I think they could communicate more.
Yeah, I love teenagers. That's probably my favorite. Teenagers and couples are my favorite. I love couples.
Couples and teenagers.
Yeah, couples are hard. Most people and my colleagues, they don't like couples at all. It's a lot of work. But when you see it come together and you see people really value why they got together and really work at fixing it, it's worth it to me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got nervous. Excuse me. This dog beside me made a sound, and I'm like, "What's going on?"
But just like, listen.
I'm surprised y'all didn't hear her. I turned around like, "Is somebody else in the room?" And it's her. It's her. But no. But see, thank you, Shay, because I think it's Kalila. She
Mhm.
said she's adding to her list to be more open with her therapist. So I'm happy
It
that
really helps because
opened
we're
up.
not judging you. Like I don't look at the person like when they come in, they're gonna give us, well, I'm this, I'm depressed. I look more at I listen for what people don't say. And so people really think I'm really analyzing them most of the time, and I'm not really. I'm just really observant to people. So if I'm sitting in a room with people, I'm just kind of observant. I listen for what people don't say.
Got it. So I'm going to call tomorrow and make a therapy appointment. It's been time. I have struggled so hard with my family recently. Blake, that's why I had to call. That's why I had to call, girl. And I had to say, you know
Yeah.
what? It's time for me to go back to
It's
Georgia.
understandable. Yeah, I have to have a lot of downtime. And my family, I'm the joke. Like they're like, okay, she ain't gonna be here but an hour. I can't. I don't know what that is. I can't be in certain spaces a long time. I have to just protect my peace. And I'm like, hey, y'all, I'm finna leave. They just laugh about it now. And I'll see y'all later. But I do make a guest appearance. And that's what they say now. She's going to make a guest appearance. And that's what I do.
We got two barbershop talks there. I went to therapy and ended up counseling my therapist. Now that's insane. Erica says she went to therapy, and the therapist says she's so self-aware and that therapy won't help her.
It's important to be. I check myself. I always check myself first. I will never, because I process things. I'm like, okay, why was I upset? Why did that really bother me? I'm angry about it, but that's anger is a secondary emotion. It's not a primary emotion. Really, what's under there? Why did that bother me? And I'm always going through that. I
Yeah, I mean,
always check myself first. Always.
you said you always check yourself first.
Yeah, I always check myself first because if I don't generally, I'm not quick to respond. So I'm always processing why I feel
I
that way, why
love
something
that.
hurt my feelings, why did it bother me? So I'm going to always dig into what really is going on underneath that. Always.
That's so nice because I might respond and then I'm like, okay, why did I feel like that? Why did I ask those questions? I'm definitely that parent. I'm always asking my children that, okay, well, what was going on here? Why do you think that was the best decision? Because I do feel like if you understand why you did something, understanding why you did something is important, or why you responded.
Right. My kids are different. I have two girls and a son. My daughter, both my daughters are very different. My oldest, she's going to tell me everything. My youngest, who looks pretty much exactly like me, she's going to get around, but I know I can't question her to death. And I just understand that about her. She's going to tell me when
Mhm.
she's ready. So I just let her. And my son, he's just like, Mom, whatever, whatever, whatever. He'll tell me. He's the same way. So I kind of just, just deal with them accordingly.
Yeah, Erica said, Erica, this is true. She said, hear me out. I can be self-aware and know I need therapy, but saying you can't help me and still want me to come is crazy. It's actually really crazy. Because
That
what am I coming for?
Well, two things can be true. Yeah, I just think I'm pretty honest with myself. I'm married, but I've had some things happen in the last few years that have just kind of. I think you said like you were mad with God, and I'm kind of in that place. I'm coming out of it, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, God, like what happened here? Like, dude, I thought we was cool. Like, what happened?
Girl, you be talking to God like, wait a
Yeah,
minute,
I
we
was
need to
like,
sit down and have a
what happened?
conversation.
Like, what? And but I felt guilt. I felt like, okay, I can't be mad at God. Like, okay, God, you God, so I really can't be mad at you, but I'm kind of mad at you. Like, this was not supposed to go down like this. And I'm just really, really honest. I try to spare people's feelings to my own detriment, and that's just not wisdom. It's not. It's not wisdom. It's really dishonest. And I think I was able to finally say that this year. And I'm like, well, I don't want him to be this. And well, I just deal with it and I'll suck it up. But that's really it's dishonesty. At the root
Blake
of it is
just
really
said that,
dishonesty.
Shay. Blake's
Huh?
comment was, I believe it was Blake. Hold on. Yes, I think Blake said she bites her tongue too much. I
That's
want to
me.
say it was
That's
Blake.
me. And I'll go somewhere and I just suck it up. And I realize that, that those are responses to like traumatic things because we pile things on and then that when you go through trauma, it seeps out some kind of way. It's gonna come out.
Yeah.
And I told my husband this year, I'm working on myself. I'm really have to, and whatever that means, it means. I'm focusing on myself. I focus on everybody else. I make sure everybody else is good and I'm always last on the list.
And
And
that's
I get
not
my
good.
own leftovers and I'm not doing that anymore because I
And
think it's
guess what?
made
That's
me a
love.
little irritated with people.
That kind
And
of
so
stuff, Shay, to know that you're like this great person who has so much to offer, right? And
yeah.
I can offer it to everyone except myself. When it comes
Except
to me, it's
myself,
gonna
right? It's
be
like I put
me.
everything on the back burner. I was looking at opening a practice and had money saved, and then things happen for people. And I'm like, okay, let me help this person. They really need this, and now it's dwindled, and it's like I have to start over from square one to start this over. And I'm mad at myself, but I'm thankful I had it to help. Don't get me wrong, but I'm like, I didn't think it through. I really didn't pray about it. And I'm like, God was like, you didn't even seek me about this. You just did it. Like you saw they had a need. You did it. Yes, you do that, but sometimes you enable people by doing that.
I agree.
And so in 2025, I'm going to do much better. But I just told my husband, I was just like, I'm just going to have time to really work on some things for myself. And whatever that looks like, I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you, but that's what it looks like.
Well, at least you're on a path to where you know that I have to do this for myself. Some people are not. I'm going to use Erica's word and say that self-aware that if I don't do this, it's going to be to my detriment. So at least you're on a
I mean,
path
that's
to
what I
where you
told him. I
know.
said, it's going to be to my detriment if I don't do this. I mean, I work hard. I'm a hardworking person. And I just feel like at the end of the day, I'm the last on the list. And I don't like feeling like that. Like, I feel guilt when I do stuff for myself. And I shouldn't feel guilty. I feel selfish. And I'm like, that's crazy.
Let me tell Holly Shay's a therapist, and we were talking about setting boundaries, your ability to say no. And the topic kind of shifted to just being able to pour into yourself the way you can pour into others, and how when you're unable to do that, how it can affect you mentally. Oh, I like that, Miss Sheila. That's on my list, Miss Sheila. Is I want to get back to working out 4 to 5 times a week.
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that. Even though I'm not overweight or anything, I can tell that when I worked out, it just put me in a different space, and I just
Mhm.
felt like I released something. I have a good friend of mine. We've been best friends since we were 12 years old, and she's a PA. And she said to me, I watch you sold into your children. When you were a parent, you were a parent. You didn't slack on being a parent, and you were married, you give to everybody. And she said, you got to look out for yourself. Anytime you'll say, no, I'm not going to do this for myself. I'm not going to do that. Oh, this is needed. That's needed. But you got to do for yourself. And this is your turn. You want to build a practice. You have all these dreams for yourself, and you just let them go by the wayside because you just feel like you don't deserve it. And I never thought about it like that. Like, I don't want to seem like boastful or anything like that. And she said,
Mhm.
do you know the percentage of people that go to grad school? It's a very small percentage. You're
Very
one of
small.
5% of Black women that's a therapist in this whole country. They're very few. And I never thought about it.
I don't because I sometimes I feel like we're almost trained to not think about it,
Even when
or
I when I
like
graduated, I didn't even want to do like a big celebration. I did something small. She said, "You were really," she said, "You were so weird about it," and I didn't think I was being weird. I'm like, "We can do something, but not anything too this. It can't be too much. Let's just keep it." I don't know why I was like that. I just don't. I don't. She said, "But that was a big deal," and I didn't think about. I was like, "Oh yeah, I went to grad school. Like, yeah, I worked. I did the work. I did." That's kind of how I thought about it. Like, I don't want to do too much. And she said, sometimes you can do too much.
I
It's
was just about to
okay.
say that, girl. Sometimes you got it. Sometimes you have to do too
She
much.
said that. And she said, once you really sit, and I think I need to get back to doing this. I used to get up really early before my family and just do devotion, just sit in my closet in the quiet. And when I tell you that was the best thing, because I really feel like God talks to you in those moments when you're not asking for anything, when you're just in quiet. I really do. I feel like God can speak to you in those moments.
I do. I feel like there's this guy, he's an entrepreneur, and he talks about that all the time. Waking up early and having 1 hour to yourself. And he's like, you take that hour to do your prayer, your devotional. Um, if you journal, you're gonna do your journaling, you're gonna
Hmm.
meditate, and how that hour really sets the tone for his day. And even though I haven't been as good as I'd like to be with that, when I was doing that, it definitely set the tone.
Yep.
Definitely set the tone for your
Yep.
day.
And I was like, I know you said that you always say like this trial was a thing. Like, I've been watching trials forever. I watched the last big one I think I watched was the Alec Murdaugh trial, the lawyer in South Carolina.
Yeah, I hate I missed
But
that one.
you guys were like, me being an introvert, it's like it wasn't uncomfortable. I got to meet people. It was like a godsend for me. It was kind of like a wake-up call. Like, you really need to connect with other people other than the two people that you've had in your life since you were 12 years old. Like, you got to get you a whole life. My kids say it all the time. And I'm like, I got to do better. I really have to do better. And I have to be intentional about it because I'll be in the house and never come out. And I'm not depressed. It's just that's just my default.
I think, I don't know, my aunt, she kept saying, Miller, are you okay? Are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I think I have definitely become the person. I'm just a different person these days. And I'm not gonna say I love the person I am right now, but I definitely am a different person. And sometimes it's hard to pinpoint, is this just the way I am now? Is this some depression going on? Now I
Well, I
couldn't
mean, your
say
mom has passed, and that's going to any type of death of a person or an expectation, it's going to shift you some kind of way, and you got to get your footing back to kind of learn how to walk through life with it, because it doesn't go away. You got to manage life with that thing.
yeah.
Like, how do I walk through life with this and still accomplish things that I want to accomplish for myself? And sometimes you do it by walking it out. You don't know the answers right away.
And that's the thing that annoys me with life.
Yep, it's unpredictable. It's
It's
very,
so
very
annoying.
unpredictable.
I
We
wanted
like
to
to
be
know
able
it.
to get Blake. I was going to tell Blake that as a parent, I think that's such a real emotion to have, as far as leaving your children with people. I mean, my kids are 13 and 19, and I'm always like, "Who are you with? Where are you?"
Yeah,
That feeling is never
yeah,
going to go away. So just know that that's a real emotion, and it's normal for a parent, especially a new mom. It's really normal for a new mom, because now the
yeah.
second baby, you feel a little more experienced. You kind of know who can watch them, who can't. But your first baby, just know that that is a normal emotion that you're
Very
having
normal.
about leaving your baby with people. And I also wanted to say to Holly, you said you've been off lately, and I
Mel, I'm
got
gonna
what
drop
you're saying.
down.
I got what you're saying, Holly. I read that completely wrong, but I got what you're saying now. Yes, Rhonda, this is very tough season. I think Shay clicked off. Oh, I like that, Miss Sheila. I can't wait till Barchi get a room, girl. I just want her to stay in the room, though. Life won't upset us when it doesn't go by our rules. Hold up, doesn't play. Oh, I got you. I got you, barbershop. I missed the first comment. When we understand that. So I think Shay got dropped off, but we've got our stuff on our list. But speaking of, because Shay mentioned 2025, another point that I wanted us to do is today is December 1st, and this is the absolute last month of 2024. I'm sure there are some things that went on in 2024 that we're happy about, and there are some things that we're not happy about that went on this year. But I wanted us to finish 2024 with a bang. How are we going to do that? Well, what is something that you can do in the next 30 days that will help you end this year off right? And it doesn't have to be big, y'all. If you want to make sure you, before the new year comes in, you got that closet clean that you haven't gotten to yet, then that can be your goal for this month. If your goal is going to be, I finally want to get all of these clothes, because I don't know if y'all like me, but if you bag up clothes to take the Goodwill and they probably sitting in the back of your closet, go get the clothes and drop them off at Goodwill. What are some small attainable goals that you can reach before the 30 days, that you can reach within the next 30 days? I didn't watch your story, Brianna. You got clothes that you need to take to Goodwill? Today is December 1st. It's not anything big, guys. Do we want to do 30 days of devotionals? Do you want to make sure you journal for 30 days? People with content, are you going to be posting for the next 30 days? Brianna, clean that closet. Donate my son's suits to a friend's son. Take them, Shay. That's easy. Decorating my house, creating a space. Ken, I think it cut off. Blake, do y'all know, like, we all understand the concept of time. I think we all understand that that time waits for no one. I think what made me understand that most, y'all, was June 12th, 2024, when I looked up and saw that my mom had been gone a year. And it made me say, like, I'm sitting here crying. I'm not doing anything with my life. I'm just pouting, sad, and life just passing me by. It's been a whole damn year. Like, it's been a whole year. My mom's birthday is December 14th. It's going to be 2 birthdays without my mom. So time really doesn't wait on us. And I know it's hard for many of us that suffer from loss, trying to find ourselves, but that was like a slap in the face for me. You actually feel like time will stop. Sometimes you guys who haven't lost anyone, Erica said, can she donate her to-do list? If you haven't lost anyone, for those of you that just keep putting things off, me included, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll get to it. Tomorrow's not promised to us. And there has to be something small that you can do within the next 30 days. I feel hit about the closet. Key, clean that closet by the 31st. Decluttering the entire house by the end of the month is my biggest goal. 1 room at a time. 1 room at a time. I know you can do that. What do I do to remember my mom? Like her birthday, Mother's Day, probably Christmas too. I try to do like 3 things that remind me. Okay, I try to do like child, I've been good all weekend. Now my eyes watering. 3 things that remind me of my mom. I try to do those, but most days, I'm not gonna even lie to you. I saw a comment on a TikTok today, and the girl says she pretends like her loved one is on a vacation and a comeback. I think most days I kind of live in that space. Oh wow, Sarah. I'm sorry to hear that. If it ain't done by the 31st. Key, don't throw away stuff. Hey, Simply Styled. Finish setting up my personal space. I like that, Holly. That seems very small and attainable. Fold and put the clothes up right after drying them. Too pretty. Can you do that for 4 weeks in a row? Can you do that? If you can do that, I think you're going to be on a roll. Hold on, about reading and studying the 30-day devotional. I like that. I've been dehydrated all year, Rhonda. I like that, Rhonda, because we can't be out here being dehydrated, because it affects you like in a very serious way. I passed out one time from being dehydrated. Didn't even realize like it would really affect you. Thank you, Barbershop Talk. I think we all live in that space. My grandpa has been gone for 15 years, and I'm just waiting on him to call. Right, Blake? I refuse to take my mom out my favorites, but child, it tear me up every time I accidentally almost hit her name. So I think we all have like different ways of dealing with stuff. Lord, Brianna, you sound like my daughter. Like, I have no idea how when Mariah will wash clothes. And that's because Shein, kids love Shein. How can you have 2 full baskets of clothes and still got a closet full of stuff? Shein. My mom loved cooking and had favorite foods. So for her birthday, I'll cook her favorite foods. I love that, Scooter. Every time I make rice, steak, and gravy, I think about my mom. That was one of her favorite meals. Anytime, like this morning, y'all, for breakfast, I had Thanksgiving food, because I eat Thanksgiving food for like 3-4 days after Thanksgiving. That's just what I do. I think about my mama, because she would sit on the phone with people and say, oh, girl, I'm just having brunch. Y'all, brunch would be pork chops, mac and cheese, greens from something she cooked today. I'm like, girl, that's not brunch. But okay, if you want it to be brunch, it's brunch, because that's not brunch, girl. Oh, God, Blake. So your task, Blake, get the clothes off the table. Yeah, Brianna, I just can't either. So I get that. I promise I do. I get it. It's just there. But I wanted to say again, y'all, I'm going to be doing we'll have the vision board party December 29th at 7 because we're here anyway at 7. Um Now I would love to do Zoom. So we've got to collect email addresses. Brianna, girl, you know I used to work at IRS in Memphis. Girl, I love Gary's. Love Gary's, girl. But for the vision board party, we'll do it at 7. And I was going to tell you guys, I'm not sure if you want to do physical vision boards or are you going to use Canva? If you are going to use Canva, you need to go ahead and download it or create an account, and it's free. So you can do Canva. Remember, in the Write It Down with Steve Harvey, he actually talked about having his on his phone. So you can have it on your phone. Yeah, so you can y'all can I need it to be a better way. Maybe if you're in an accountability group, I can put the email there. Closer to the date, we'll do something. I may use like Eventbrite or something to make it simpler so that it can just email you guys the link. I think I'm gonna put it on Eventbrite. That's probably gonna be the easiest way for me to do it. No, it's for the vision board party. Hi, Jan. Kalila. I hope is it Kalila? Um, we're going to on the day of. I can walk through Canva. Canvas, you'll be fine. And Miss Sheila cleaning up. I love it. But yeah, create a link and put in your bio so you can all add your email and send the invite. Yes, that's what I'll do, Nene. I'll do that probably. Add to my link tree. I'll have it done. I'll figure that out because I want to make it easy. And I think the last time we used Eventbrite and it was Kalaya. The second L is silent. Kalaya. You know, we get real creative with our names, Kalaya. Because we get real creative with our names. She said the second L is silent. You know what, Kalaya? I actually was thinking about doing, this was years ago, doing Canva class. Maybe we can do that for content or something. It's simple. You saying it wrong, friend. She said the second L is silent. Kalia? Is it Kalia? Kalia. I'm thinking Kalia too. Now, she said I'm saying it wrong. Ooh, Erica, I love that too. Okay, Kalia. Okay. Kalia. Okay, got it. Erica, we can do that. But yeah, I want to do it on Zoom so that we have cameras going. I would say, like, you guys, even if you make it a thing, you have friends, y'all want to do it. I really just want it to be, we really take the time to iron out what we want for 2025. And what is so crazy is I did not do a vision board this year because, hey, Sharonda, I didn't do a vision board this year because honestly, I just couldn't even see the future. And I don't know what I'm gonna do this year, but that's one of the reasons. Ooh, Erica, I love that. Yeah, so Erica, it's so funny because we have to set up this meet and greet for people in Atlanta, and I wanted to figure out like something cute for us to do. Like maybe we meet and we like wear pajamas or something. I want to do something cute and festive for us. So I'm getting that because I do want to do that the week of December. What I got to look at the date again, but I think it's like I want to give people time, so I want to do it within the next 2 weeks. Okay, y'all, do y'all hear that? Pajamas and wine. I am excited. So Shay, I'm glad you asked that because that's on my list today. So I won't be live a lot this week unless we get a verdict. Because I do have to take time to get schoolwork done. I got like 9 days to make something shake. I got 9 days, 9 more days. So I won't be doing a lot of lives. I really won't be on TikTok that often because I am trying to devote 12 to 16 hours to getting it together. It's so sad that I'm here. It is so sad I'm here because I'm not supposed to be right here, y'all. I'm not supposed to be right here. But this is where I am right now. Schoolwork is kicking my butt, child. And I don't even have any hard classes. 2 classes I just can't even worry about. I just gotta worry about graduating. Holly, when you do the stuff that I did this semester, this is what happens. But I think I can do it. I have a lot of faith in myself. I think I can. I feel like I'm going to be okay. I really only need 2 out of my 5, and I have to take a separate test for history, and I have to have all of this done in like 9 days. So I've already told myself, y'all, if it just don't happen, I'm not gonna stress myself about it, but I am gonna at least make the effort to be done and at least complete this part of my life. My auntie is like, girl, you need to get it together. So I'm not gonna stress about it, but I'm gonna work hard. Work hard. Erica, you're right. I know that I can do it. So I've got to devote the time this week to just solely focus on that, which I'm not, like I said, I'm not worried about the work. It's just kind of, it's like that countdown. And it's damn December. So once God allows this to happen, I just can't ever play like this again. Can't ever play like this again. So yeah. He said, Erica, you apologize. I'm scared. Thank you, y'all. Thank you. Oh, Blake, I love that. I just love how positive this chat is. I love how positive you guys are. Y'all think it's going to be a verdict tomorrow? I don't know about that. Y'all think it's going to, I just can't see it. Oh, Holly, I love you for that. I really can't see. I can't see that, y'all. I don't know how I feel about a verdict tomorrow. I really don't. Friday seems more likely too pretty. I'd be shocked if there is a quick verdict. And I wanted to say, I saw Doug Weinstein say that, you remember Attorney Yates was telling us that Yak would automatically be sentenced to the max if convicted. Well, Doug Weinstein, he had a post and he was like, yes, that is absolutely true, but it doesn't mean he has to serve it. And I was like, okay, that's a little perspective. He was just saying, like, it would be absolutely crazy for him to be charged for count 1 RICO, and the max for RICO is 20 years. And for him to serve 20 years in custody when other people in the same case were not forced to serve the entire 20 years. And I said, oh, okay. So Miss Sheila, I don't know, because I feel like Miss Hilton always calls him Yak. It was actually a thing, Miss Hilton always called him Yak, and I hated that they always called Thug Thug. But outside of the presence of the jury, which I know is a tactic, outside of the presence of the jury, they always refer to him as Mr. Williams. So yeah. Yep, Nene, I saw that. I saw that. She's saying Doug said he'd asked for time to file a motion, but those are pleas and Paige is a 50-50. Agreed. Agreed, Erica. She definitely a 50-50. Let me see what Brianna said. I think they're going to go at least until Thursday. But Miss Fab, even if they were faking it, it was a year-long, like, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. If it were me, Miss Fab says she thinks they had a lot of time to think of it. And I do understand what she's saying, because I keep trying to go on the year-long, the time, the length of the trial, and then what I would go in there and do. Because me, I'd be a firm not guilty. I would be a firm not guilty on everything. Just let them go. Like, that's how pissed I think I would be. Let them go. And that's just how you have not convinced me that though everybody was working in concert with each other. So that would be me. So I get what Miss Fab is saying, but then I'm also like, it's been a year-long trial. Would they really be right to come back this quick? You know? So that's where I'm stuck at. That's where I'm stuck. Good night, barbershop talk. He said a spiritual shower. I know that's right. Yeah, she has, Blake. Okay, Keith says Wednesday. Y'all saying till Wednesday. Them folks might be made up. I agree. Okay, y'all saying Wednesday. Do y'all think they're gonna get a verdict, or you think we're gonna be a hung jury? Sharonda, we all too wrapped up. I got a text message today from someone, and when I tell y'all, I was laughing so hard, and I text the person it was about, and I was like, man, at this point, we all need some group counseling. Oh, Erica says she thinks it's going to be hung. Ooh, Scooter, I lost faith in Paige before the Moontoon situation. Moontoon situation was just like the icing on the cake. The thug thing, y'all was so shocked. I liked Paige for a day. And then I was back to like, because I remember the Moontoon stuff. Gary, yeah, we pretty much I can run down what we did. We talked about the 300 list today. Right now, we're just talking about when the verdict is coming back and why it's still. We talked about your 300 list and just kind of working to get that list completed. We talked about it's 30 days left in the year, that you should have something that you can complete within the next 30 days to end this year off. Hey, always lying love. Vision board party, December 29th. It's going to be a pajamas and wine theme party. Shout out to Erica. You can either download Canva for free and create a digital vision board, or purchase supplies. And that's going to be magazines, scissors, glue, and a poster board. Yeah, those are things. And we were talking about other things, but those are the biggest things. Hi, Kenzie. Jackie, I believe is it y'all's court now at 8:30? Oh, 7. I love that. 7, I want to add that. Oh my God, 7. There's a book. There's a book, 7. I just can't remember it. There is a 7. What book is it, 7? I don't know, 7. I got to remember. There's a book, 7. I can't remember 7, but Seven says she's going to try to finish a book by the end of the by December 31st. Hold on, Seven. Okay, let me have Seven come up here for a second so she can tell y'all real quick because I'm not gonna get deep in it, but I did want. I'm gonna do something with Seven. Gabrielle, when I checked, let me check again. I haven't been in there in a day. Hold on, Gabrielle. Oh, I see 2 requests right now. But Gabrielle, if your name is Gabrielle on there, then I don't see it. Oh yeah, and if y'all see a handle on TikTok, it says DM Millionaire Mail, please report it. I don't know who that is. And they work fast too. Because how they have my Thanksgiving videos up already? Yes, we did, Key. We did. Oh, Sharonda said, I love 7 books. Thank you. Erica, I'm like, what's going on? Because those people work fast. Then they DMing people like, hey fam. I said, I don't even talk like that. I don't even talk like that. And they DM my sister. My sister sent it to me. They DM my cousin, of course, several of y'all. And I'm like, it's such a random DM too. It's such a random DM. Right, too pretty. I don't understand it, but they quick though. They had, I think, my auntie from Thanksgiving on there. I'm like, damn, they quick. But I'm like, who am I for y'all to steal my stuff? Like, that's terrible. And it may be because we talk in the comments so much. But I feel like since I've been streaming, I haven't even really been able to talk in the comments as much as I normally do because that's my favorite part of TikTok is the comments. That's like my favorite part. And that's why I enjoy going live and chatting in the chats and everything. It's the interaction is my favorite part. So maybe that's why they said we're gonna do this. We're gonna use her page. Maybe I need to do that. Hold on, y'all. Here goes 7. Hey, girl.
Hey.
7. What color is your lip? What color is your lipstick in your picture? Is it like a purple?
No, actually, it is a red.
It's red. It's so pretty. It looks like
And it
plum
has
or
a
something.
darker red outline. It's what's her name? She's from Atlanta. Her name, no, she's from Louisiana. She in Atlanta. Her name is Miss Conceited. She had a signature red line. I'll send it to you. I'll
Send
send
it
you
to
the
me.
link.
It looks like a plum. It's so pretty on you.
Yeah, but I did like a matte night moth or something. I did a matte outline around it.
Ooh, come on, friend. It's working. Yeah, y'all, they working real fast. But they I'm happy because I'm happy someone said something about the book because I told you I wanted to do something with you. Is that me? I told you I wanted to do something with you anyway.
Mm-hmm.
With my homegirl that does book reviews, I wanted to do something talking about books, but they were asking about the books and saying, "Hey, can you come up and talk to us about the books real quick, or your recommendations, the favorite book you wrote? You want to read a book for the year is out. I haven't read your work yet, so where
So,
should we start?"
so my first book was called Wet the Lick. All of my books are set in Atlanta. I am an Atlanta native. I'm from the west side of Atlanta, Zone 1. But I am heavily affiliated with Zone 3.
Why, 7? Why you got to put that out there like that?
because
7 said heavy affiliated.
because I spent so much time in Zone 3, like my 20s and 30s, people be thinking that I'm from there. So I have to be
Hey,
like, no,
wait, 7.
I'm from the west side.
Are you secretly taking up for the Zone 3 spinners? Just go ahead and put it out there, 7. Don't let us know.
No, I'm not taking up from the Zone 3 spinners. Um, yeah. Yeah. After the trial, it'll be good for people like people from Atlanta. It'll be good if you interview people from Atlanta because people that's not from Atlanta looking at this trial do not know how this whole thing has affected everybody from this city, especially if you are in your mid to late 20s, 30s, and 40s. It really did like draw a line in the sand with so many friend groups,
Mm,
friends, families. Like it's like this case literally has like 2 degrees of separation. It's not six, it's 2 degrees of
yeah,
separation
I can see that.
in this case. Like for real, for real. And so it drew a line in the sand with so many different people. Like it's people that I don't talk to now. Like even looking at the trial, like it's stuff that I thought and I'm looking at it a whole nother way now,
Mm.
you know.
Is
So
that, are you saying like maybe like stuff that was had people was talking about the streets, and then you went and you watched the trial? I'm like, wait a minute,
yes, yes, mm-hmm.
I got you,
Yeah.
I got you.
Okay. Okay. On the zones. Okay, so zone one is like the west side of Atlanta. That's the northwest side of Atlanta.
Hmm.
And zone one is considered like the most rough side of Atlanta because zone one had like the highest population of projects within a radius, like in the country.
Oh Lord.
Like the first project in the country was built in the west side of Atlanta. Like the west side of Atlanta had like zone one literally had like Pearl Home, Barn Home, Bankhead Court, um, Harris Home, John Hope. So all of that was literally in zone one.
Oh wow.
Zone three really, for what it's worth, really growing up wasn't as bad. It had like pockets of bad stuff. It was more so suburban areas. Like Cleveland Avenue actually used to be good before they tore the projects down because everybody from Cleveland Avenue, like you heard Duke say, they from Jonesboro Road.
Hmm.
So they are like from like Jonesboro South, Jonesboro North, or either they're from like Carver Homes.
Seven. Can I tell you something funny?
Where I sound just like them.
No.
What?
Girl, when for the longest listening to the, Thug got that song where he says Jonesboro South. I can't remember all the lyrics to it, but it was on like this last project.
Mhm.
Girl, I thought he was talking about Jonesboro Urban.
No, so Jonesboro North and
Mm.
Jonesboro South are two sets of projects, and it was
Child, I
like
didn't know that.
it
I did
was
not know that until this trial.
one on part two, but one of them was like facing south, and one of them is like facing north on Jonesboro Road. But Jonesboro Road is a road off of Cleveland Avenue, so still like in the city of Atlanta.
ISIS, give me a little grace, girl. One of them zone three spinners had to set me straight. I said, what? I said, this whole time I've been thinking. They were like, no. I said, oh, okay.
Yeah,
My bad, y'all. I didn't know.
yeah. But yeah, so my first book was Wet the Liquor Read One, and my second book was The Real Black Wives of Atlanta. Uh, and my third book was Wet the Lick Read Two, I think. And then I have The Real Black Wives of Atlanta One and Two, and Love and Trap Houses of Atlanta One and Two. I stopped writing for myself, and I do like a lot of writing coaching. I ghostwrite for a lot of people, and I do a lot of editing. But now I'm getting back into my own books. But the tough part about it is, if you read my books, you know that, and you're from the city, you'll know that a lot of my characters are real people, and like some of my characters are not here no more, and so it kind of makes it hard to write this stuff.
Seven, when I talk, you may have to go on mute. Well, I don't hear it now. Oh, there you go. You may have to go on mute because I think they're hearing the echo. But I'm gonna put some questions up. They wanted to know, are your books available digitally?
Yes, my books are available on Amazon. They actually um are available on Kindle Unlimited. And what the leak read is actually, I got this saying from Miami, like really, like before Rick Ross really even came out. Like I went to Miami, I met these guys from Miami, and they came back to Atlanta. And what the leak read was like, they used to use it for a whole bunch of different stuff. So like it could mean like a lick is like when you hit a lick when you robbing somebody. You know what I'm saying? A lick could
Mm-hmm.
be like the scale with the scale read. It could mean so many different things. So that's where like that came from. Yeah, I have a link tree. It's in my bio on TikTok. It's in my bio on Instagram. So with Kindle Unlimited, they're not free on there. They're free to the people who subscribe to Kindle Unlimited. I still get paid. I get paid if you read on Kindle Unlimited. They're not
I'm getting
free.
me an iPad. I'm gonna join the Kindle crew. I'm getting me
You
an
pay
iPad, y'all.
you pay for your membership. Yeah, like some people I love Kindle. Like I love the Kindle app. I have it on my iPad because I read so much. I read so many different books, and it's just easier for me to have it on my iPad because I write a lot on my iPad as well because I have an iPad Pro. So it's like I have everything in one versus me carrying around 10 books because sometimes I really do be reading like 6 or 7 books at one time.
Girl, I'm a little excited. These real. That's what made me
So the Block
before
Party Atlanta has head in it.
I
And
saw I saw your
my
post
page,
and
yeah.
I was like, dang.
So
So
yeah,
when
that's
you were
why,
saying it,
yeah.
yeah, when I saw your post and I was like, oh my God, like it really puts things into perspective
Yeah.
because
Like one of my closest friends. That's what I'm saying. Like it
yeah.
divided. Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of how some of us feel with some of the stuff that goes on in Memphis. It really
And
does, and
I
it's
know
so
that's what, yeah. Mm-mm.
unfortunate. It's unfortunate because you love these people, right? Before all this happened, you love both, and then there's like this invisible line that was drawn in the city, and it's really sad.
Yeah.
Girl, I'm getting me a. I'm going to go ahead. That's I think what I'm going to get myself for Christmas.
But you can download the Kindle app to your iPhone. These iPhones are damn near just as big as Kindles now. These
I
Kindles,
wonder. Let me. I think I'm gonna do that. Well, I'm going. Not think. I'm going to do that tonight because I want to go ahead and get the books.
books are like my safe place, honey. I got anxiety, so when I be around a whole bunch of people, girl, I pull out my iPad or my book. Like that's like my teddy bear or my favorite blanket or something. I'm
I'm
in.
used to 7. I love reading, like, and I like to have the book or it be on your computer. I don't really. I have audiobooks. I have Audible, so I use Audible a lot, and Audible has really saved me because
Mhm.
it's kept me reading and
Oh,
the
but let me
listening.
tell you a hack that I learned just since I got on Book Talk, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you download the Alexa app, Alexa will read your Kindle books to you. So and it will pick up where you left off from reading. So I
Good
don't
job,
girl, when I tell you I literally read like 20, now I'm gonna say 16 of my waking hours. It's a book in my ear some type of way. It's either I'm reading physically or I'm actually like, you know what I'm saying, reading it. So Kindle will read all of your books. I mean, the Alexa app will read any book that you download via Kindle.
girl.
Yep.
Yeah, listen. You know what,
So
Brianna?
good girl is if
Listen
y'all
to
don't
Brianna.
read,
Brianna said the kids can't read these days because they don't get free Pizza Hut no more. Yeah, my cousin June Jambalaya. I always tell that story how he ran to that library in his drawers, and I was so mad at him because I was in there reading to get my Pizza Hut coupons.
Brianna, let me tell you, that might be why I was a fat little girl. Cause baby, when I tell you, them
Baby, summertime, you cannot take my grandmother there. It was my grandma's house. Brianna, my grandma lived by the South Branch Library on 3rd Street when it was right there on Norwood. So the library on the corner, y'all. So one house in between is my grandma's house. I stayed at the library. They knew us. They knew all my grandma kids by name, all the kids on their street by name, because we
Every
stayed at the library.
my book bags, every book bag I ever had during school got broke because I used to love books around. So I think that's also why I am a yeah. I read Ashley Antoinette. I know her. I know her and her husband. Yeah, I read their books. I've read everything that they've come out with. I've been long time friends with them.
What is there was another oh seven. What are your social media handles?
7_McCray on TikTok. No, that's my other one. 7_McCray on Instagram, and on TikTok is Arthur the number 7 McCray.
Listen, Brianna, you couldn't tell me nothing. I'm walking up there with that list, slapping it on the desk. Okay,
It's
done.
yes.
I was running through the books in the library. Okay, my little cousins couldn't mess with me. I was running through them books.
When I tell you a babysitter club and a Sweet Valley High,
Nancy
Sweet
Drew.
Valley Twin, and Nancy Drew hated to see me coming.
Girl,
Hated to
I
see
love
me coming.
Nancy. I'm talking about, y'all really, really. I love y'all because I used to have a bookshelf in my bedroom, and I just had a point. If that book was on my bookshelf, I need to have read the whole book, because that would, and I got away from that. But I absolutely love. I just love reading. You get lost in stories. You really can.
Yeah, it really is your safe space for real, for real. Like when I'm
Erica, add it
sad,
back to your list.
I go read a book quickly.
Oh, y'all, I just love it. She
Yeah,
don't like them.
it's so much easier. I have degrees in English, but I tell people it's not as hard as you think. Because you could pay people like me to edit, to proofread it, long as you get your thoughts out. You know what I'm saying? Like write it out, and now all these different programs like Word and all that, they have it where they'll read it back to you. So write everything, type everything out, and let it read it back to you and edit it before you send it off to an editor. You know what I'm saying? And just do your research when you're looking for editors. You know, it's a lot of people in the book community that will be like a unpaid editor just because they just want to read good books.
Mm, I like that. I think you should do it, Seven. Y'all, I told y'all I did. I hired an editor for my mom's obituary, which damn this should have been a small book. My sister said it was so long. She said, "Girl, I ain't even read it yet." I just hired an editor. She said, "I really enjoy reading about your mom."
I like editing because I'm kind of like a perfectionist.
Really?
That's the autism shit. Like I correct everybody. Like at work, I'm literally like the human dictionary. Like everybody come to me for everything. Like I'm the human dictionary slash encyclopedia. My friend literally said the other day, I was like, "What was you doing before Google?" She was like, "I had you." I was like,
Seven, that's a compliment, friend. I
"Yeah,
love that.
yeah, yeah." So
Leisha, that's a lot of books. She said YSL has kind of stopped her. She was doing 7 books a month. That is crazy.
yeah,
That's dope.
7 books a month. That's not, girl. That ain't a lot for somebody that like to read.
Man, 7 books. I'm sitting here like, how?
Girl, I read it's one book. It's called Demon's Dream or something like that. That book got like 800 pages. I read that book in literally like 24 hours. Like I did not sleep that
Now
day. I
I can
what
see
I
that.
was on. Like,
I've
but
done like 3 books before.
I read books faster. You'll find that you read books faster when you read them electronically. Cause when I read actual physical books, I read extremely slow. Well, not extremely slow because it's still faster than the average person, but
Hmm.
I don't read as fast. So maybe once you get your Kindle or once you start reading on the Kindle app, you're gonna be like, wait a minute, I know this book didn't have 300 pages and I finished it in a day. Yes, you did. Cause
So
you
so
just you,
okay, so that's a question. You guys are saying, because I should just get the Kindle app on the iPad. Don't get a
yeah,
Kindle separate.
yeah, you could download it to your iPad. You can download to your phone. You can even download the Kindle. Let me tell you, I used to have the Kindle app on my computer at work just so no, I yeah, well, I edit like papers and stuff like that as well. But I used to have the Kindle app on my. I used to read the Kindle from work, like on my desktop at work, and my boss used to think I was in there doing some real ass work, and I'm reading. So you can download it to your MacBook. if you need something bigger than your phone just in the meantime.
So y'all can do that. I was Sarah, what I was gonna tell you is I understand what you're saying. My son reads exceptionally well. He reads on a very high level. But Lord Jesus, some of the words, and this because I don't know if it's because spelling out of there, I have to make him pull the dictionary out because he makes me want to smack him sometimes. And the spelling can get crazy sometimes. But when I'm like, how can you read so well? And the spelling be crazy sometimes. So we just stay on him because they don't do spelling tests. So a lot of us that were really great, it's like sometimes the balance is not there. But we just stay
Learning,
in my son. Like you better
learning
have
is
that
so different
dictionary
now.
out. What you say, Seven?
Learning is so different now, and how they teach is so different. Like, because well, I'm actually an instructor, but I don't teach kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I found myself trying to help my niece with her homework, and she told her mom, she was like, I don't want my auntie to help me because she think I'm her student. She make it hard. And I was like, oh wow.
That's good though. Kids need someone like that in their family.
But I'm looking at her because I'm thinking about me and my kids, and I'm like, you 6 years old. When I was 6 years old, I was reading I was reading that
Me
and see
too.
Drew when I was 6.
Yep. No. Yes, y'all know spelling tests. They stopped. My LJ's in 7th grade. They stopped spelling tests second, 3rd grade.
These kids don't even know how to write in cursive. Like
They don't.
like
Yeah, they don't teach cursive anymore. So
so.
Kalia, I guess it depends on where you are. But my son was in Georgia. Yes, Brianna, my babies both got the Dolly Parton books. Shout out to Dolly. But yeah, I
They
have my
it seems
son.
like they
You can
focus
watch
more on
mine.
STEM. For some odd
Now,
reason, it seems
and
like
I'm
they
telling
focus
you,
more on STEM because it's a lot of kids that know how to count, they can't read. And I'm like, cause oh yeah, they've been stopped in cursive writing. Yeah, they
yeah,
don't teach you how to do that. They say you don't need to know how to do that because you always looking at a screen.
yeah. Now I didn't know that. Now 7, that's crazy.
Yeah, they've been stopped that. My kids are out of school.
STEM is big, and like I said, my son tested and I be laughing, y'all. The boy smart, but Lord, he had some in his phone the other day. I said, "Now come here. Why'd you spell this way? Like, let's talk about this because what's going on?" But I mean, it's just different in schools. But when he's turning in essays, of course, we're proofreading it. We're going through everything, but it's definitely different.
Did he
It's
spell it like
definitely
it sounded?
yeah.
But you got to think too.
Listen, Seven, his teacher, when I tell you we had it out because that's what she told me, oh, well, it's okay. We know what he means. And I'm like, no, girl, pull him
Yes,
to the
and then you got to
side.
think they typing everything. All this stuff got autocorrect.
Ugh,
They don't gotta know how to spell it right now.
it's annoying, Seven. When he was in 2nd, 3rd grade, his teacher telling us, oh, we know what he means. We teach them this way. I'm like, no, girl, teach him the right word. let's learn the right word. But this is they teach, man, they teach different. They definitely teach different. Yeah, some teachers, Corey, and I have a friend that's a teacher. She said that she will teach cursive. It's part of her curriculum, but it's not like mandatory anymore.
I hate to say it, the best thing they can happen to a child is if they get an old school teacher, and not even
Yeah,
old school, but just I guess I could say 40 and up. Because these young teachers, shit, they don't even know. Like my son has friends that are teachers, and if he don't know how to write in damn cursive, shit, the teacher might not know how to write in cursive they damn self.
true. I think that we're probably gonna end up getting there. We'll probably end up getting there. Listen, Blake said they don't do multiplication tables where she is anymore. They definitely don't teach it how we learned.
Yeah, they don't teach it.
They
That's
don't teach
yeah,
it how we learn. They still do it, but they don't learn the same way. But I will
yeah.
tell you, my son. But again, he's different. He is so amazing at math. When they were teaching him stuff, I had to go on YouTube to figure some stuff out.
But see, that be the thing. It seems like when they're really good in math, they don't be good in others. It's like you can't have a left brain and a right brain. It's like your brain be focused on that in particular, and even when you're doing something you get what I'm saying? Like he
I
since you say
think you
he's
went
good in
out.
math.
I think you went out, Steven. I thought that's why I ain't say anything. I didn't hear the end.
No, but you seeing how you say your son is really good in math. Like, so he don't really gotta know how to spell. He good in math.
He don't
And
know
that's
how to
how the
spell.
teacher look at it. That's how the teacher look at it too. Like,
Steven, I need him to get it together. Like, because you can't, he reads exceptionally, has always been four levels ahead in reading ever since he was in kindergarten. So I'm like, how you see the words? He knows the words. He sees them. But the spelling is subpar. Okay. Now he can do his basics. He's not there, but there are some words. I'm like LJ. And I just think it's because he's not corrected all the time in school. Then when you get home, you're trying to correct them and make sure things. It's very different, and that's so crazy. My kids just 6 years apart, but the way they learned is totally different. Yeah, y'all might be right. My son is 16, and he has been asking me what's 15 minutes till 20 minutes after. Like, really? Yes, Scooter. Scooter, I get that. Blake said, Mel, I can't spell either. But Blake, here's the thing, and I'm cool with this. Do you know how to go find the right word? Like Seven said, autocorrect. Seven said autocorrect is out there, and people need, as long as you know how to go find the word and you know what the word, you can get in the area and it can get corrected, then okay. Okay. Yeah, Crystal,
and
you just
then
have to stay on him.
somebody said these teachers don't have they sure don't. I'm gonna teach. I don't have because why you don't know this? When I was like patience is out the window. We want everything fast.
Yeah. Brianna said autocorrect makes me too comfortable. True. I think we're all guilty of it at some point. Brianna, Brianna, I didn't say anything because I thought it was me. 7 days said Brianna said, "Are you in South Memphis?"
No, I'm in Atlanta, Georgia.
She asked it. I thought it was me. It started breaking up. I thought it was my Wi-Fi. That's why I ain't saying nothing. I said, "Oh, that's probably
Oh
me."
no, my
She was
Wi-Fi
in
is trash in my subdivision. In fact, it's trash on the whole street. You turn on this street, your phone literally just drops off.
the Having a teacher that cares behind. Oh, I like this, Corey, and I agree with that too. Key said, "Now, Mel, this was my mom. I used to be on my own with the homework. Girl, I get on YouTube in a second. I have I have a couple cousins that are math majors, one with a PhD in math, baby. I get on that phone quick. And I love that they're gonna answer that phone every time. My godmother, she's assistant principal now, but she used to be over the math teachers in Memphis. Girl, that is my saving grace. YouTube and having them where I can pick up the phone and call them when my kids get stuck on something. That they are my saving grace. Oh my God, I'm so thankful for them. I'm so thankful for them because that's how, oof, the boy literally texts me, by the way, if I spell anything wrong, that's my phone, not me. They hate texting me because I'm going to correct them. See, Erica, but you got to do your kids like that. My mom was big on this. Listen, she didn't play. My mama taught math. Brianna, that's so good for you, girl. I'm happy my mom was a teacher and she had friends who I could call. Like my chemistry teacher in 11th grade was from Pakistan, I believe. And there was like a language barrier. Plus, me and her used to just, I don't know what it was. But my mom's friend taught chemistry. And luckily, like after school, when I had homework, I could call her and she would kind of break it down. I'm like, oh, well, why the hell she didn't just say that, you know? But I'm thankful for having those relationships. I
I'm
like
with
that
you
little
too.
William.
How I learned it. I don't know. I can't get with the new way either. I teach you how I learned it.
I mean, they're getting the right answer, right? That's what I be saying. You
Yeah.
gonna get the right answer? But now that's all I do is reading. Sharonda, I think sometimes we struggle when we're frustrated that we can't get something right. Once you start getting it right, you fall in love with it, and that love was there the whole time. I love that now you love. She said, now I struggle with reading, but now all I do, that's all I do, and I write. I love that for you. Oh, Erica, now that would have ticked me off. Too far. That yeah. Jen, my baby's 6 years apart, and you are absolutely correct. When Mariah was in elementary, it was so different than when LJ went. Plus, Mariah went to school. She went to optional school in Memphis, but when we came here, LJ, I mean, the school was rated well in Gwinnett, but it was still different. The learning, the teachers, it was different. 6 years apart. Want them to show their work. Which one method? Jan, my son, we were telling this story during Thanksgiving how LJ's teacher, girl, took me 45 minutes and a call to his dad to get him to show his work because he was doing the work in his head, and I think she assumed we were doing his work. I'm like, girl, I can't do this. Like, ma'am, I don't even, the way I do it, he has a problem with it, so I just let him do it himself. And girl, took 45 minutes because he just wasn't budging. He was not budging. I'm like, let me get your dad on the phone because you have to show your work. But they definitely want you to show your work when you're doing these assignments.
Oh Lord, Dad is answered the chat.
Look, talking accountability, so they keep it cute in the chat. My daughter teacher got mad because I taught my daughter how to do math the way I learned it. Erica, they will be pissed.
Oh yeah,
They
they
will
really
be
be pissed.
pissed. They will be pissed. No, we can't have him feeling crazy. C spot run. Now sisters advance.
I'm
Yes,
definitely if Johnny has 2 apples.
you can't be like that. That's why I chose to live in Gwinnett, y'all, because of the school systems in Gwinnett. And I really didn't have any problems with either of my children in Gwinnett. My daughter graduated from Norcross. I loved that Norcross had options. They had a lot of sports. They had a lot. She seemed to enjoy Norcross, though. Don't want to be corrected. Kim, the wrong parent for that because we're going to have to talk about it. We're going to have to talk about it. Do the at home.
Oh, that's good to know, Corian.
Why would you say that?
They all got swallowed up.
See? Y'all see what I'm saying? But we're the blame. Everyone I know lives in Gwinnett. So my friend moved to Gwinnett first, and I actually she moved into her apartments. I went to her apartment. I liked it. I liked the schools, because I was really trying to make sure we found good schools for my kids, and I don't really have any complaints with Gwinnett. I
For
know
what
that's
it's
right, Brianna.
for what it's worth.
See, hold up. I just would like Erica. Erica, this is why I love you. 7. I'm sorry to interrupt. But see, Duke, there was this conversation earlier that sometimes that there is this, what should we say? Duke, there was a conversation that, you try to have other conversations in other lives, and that for the sake of this, I'm gonna say the millionaires make it weird for you. And I was just like, what? But Erica just says, I apologize. It's his fault. She apologized and say it's your fault. Because I just refuse to believe you in there talking about some new Prada shoes or something, or you're talking about installing windows and those people in there talking crazy to you. So I'm just happy. She said, yeah, Erica said yesterday was weird. Somebody's going to have to tell me what happened yesterday. Duke gonna have to tell me. Duke, you're gonna have to tell me what happened yesterday that was weird. But I definitely kind of feel it. He probably got something to do with it. You got to defend Duke, Erica. I just like to know. I'm behind the line. Oh my God, Erica said, "Oh God, did y'all see Duke's comment? That might be that might it's probably accurate because if he traumatized, hell, I'm scared. Hold on, y'all. Traumatized. Ain't no way in the hell he traumatized Jesus. Erica.
We were not having no type of crazy conversation. All of a sudden in the chat, someone says, "Is Dad a passionate lover?" Ma'am, where the hell did that come from?
What?
Like, we were having a good conversation and then it just got weird. And we tried to ignore it. Like, we really tried to ignore it, but then she started asking other weird questions.
Wait, so let me ask this question. Can we confirm that they come from his live?
I don't know where they came from.
Because
I
I
know
think his live brings some weird stuff too.
he wasn't, oh, he was a guest on someone else's live.
Okay.
And he was chilling. Like, we was in there chilling. Nobody was talking crazy.
Lord Jesus, they
And of
not
course
they,
they
not they out
go,
here got
that's
that man
that's
like he's a
male
piece of
people.
meat
Like,
because they said dad.
I think so.
Okay.
Like, half the people was like, that's Duke's people, and then half the people was like, they come from Mill's lives. But we were
They
talking
said we was
about
talking about real life situations.
we were. Like, it was a good live, and then it just got weird. And I was
Okay,
like, stop
well,
being
Duke, I'm
weird.
sorry.
Like,
I don't know who that was, but I'm sorry. We don't want you to feel like you're a piece of meat. I don't think that's what the whole goal of things were. So I'm very sorry that someone would limit you. What's the word I'm looking for, guys? Not limit you. What is the word I'm looking for, Erica?
subject him
Subject him to
to
that.
being a tool.
A tool,
That is
exactly.
a
You're
whole
more than
man.
look, Duke, you are more than that. Okay?
We
You
talked
are
about his
more than
music. We talked
yes, you are
about
more than that.
using his
You are more.
platform.
Yes. He
Objectify.
objectify is the word. That is the word, y'all. Okay. Please do not objectify him. He is much more than those things. Okay.
Mel, you sound very sarcastic.
I'm serious though. I might sound sarcastic, but I'm serious because I don't think that that's funny. I really don't.
Like, know when to turn it on and turn it off. Read the damn room.
I hope they read the room going forward.
Because
That said, we
moving
just
forward,
did.
I'm cussing. Okay?
You're gonna curse people out.
And I do it well.
Curse them out for him because we don't need him cursing people out. So you are the designated um
Cuss
cursor
her out her. Because I do it well.
cursor outer. Yes, you're the designated cursor outer for that.
It just got weird. Like, and
Right, Key?
he tried to run with it. Like, he tried to play it off, but you know that shit was weird.
Passionate lover is kind of crazy. That wasn't for me. They wasn't from here. I can tell. Thank you, Duke. Okay. Thank you, Duke. As long as you can recognize that. Cursor outer is the new thing. That's what Erica's new name is. Cursor outer.
Curse her out, because I like that.
That's gonna be
And
a new name, Erica. As long as we have, I think today we have accomplished that it was weird and that they are definitely not from this side of the atmosphere. I mean, I'm messing up my words today.
this side of the pond, this side of the
Yeah, let's
platform.
use this side of the pond. He is now. See, Nene. Why would you cut up like that quick? Why would you, why would you cut up like that? Yes, y'all, we have a little decorum over here. Key said they turned him into a sex symbol, and I hate that for him.
No, Duke has. We talked about growing his platform and how to use his platform to, maximize on his music. And we talked about a lot of good things. So
I
coming
like
in and
that.
asking, like, is dad a passionate lover? Man, we don't care. He's not. You know what? I was going to go too far.
Don't go too far. Don't go too far. Oh, she must be behind. She said they don't teach. They're talking about they don't teach. Yeah, they said it got hot when it was in the long crime chat. I still like that. I just think people need to be appropriate with it. Like, we're old as hell. Be appropriate with it. It's insane, okay?
And stop thinking that we calling that man daddy. Please.
Somebody said that, Erica. When I tell you I was crying, I can't remember who said it. It was
It was
like, Daddy.
it
I
was
said, what?
it was in Yates Live. It was Hallie, and then somebody said it in the comments, but they spelt it capital D, capital A, capital D, then lowercase dy. Like,
Oh, it was Star that called him Daddy.
yeah.
Daddy is hilarious. It is so funny. It is so funny. But yeah, okay. Well, as long as he know. What they say, we keep it very mindful, very demure, very classy over here. We try not to get too bad over here. Okay? As long as
Then they called him. They did call him Zaddy, and that
Zaddy.
word in itself is crazy.
I don't know, girl. I kind of use that sometimes.
I don't like it. Stop.
Yeah, I kind of use it sometimes. Especially a little fine older gentleman. I'll definitely say that.
We're not gonna make new words.
Now, I haven't seen this Nene name before.
Oh,
I haven't seen this. Duke! Duke, somebody messaged you that? Bro, that is crazy. Wow.
dude, I gotta show you how to block people. I have
This
to
is
at this point.
crazy.
And
That's
I need to
I can't
teach him
even
how
imagine.
to.
I can't even imagine is like the type of DMs, the type of DMs that people get or that I'm gonna use Duke. We're talking about him. I can't even imagine the DMs.
I'm gonna
I don't
show
even
him how
imagine
to
what
turn it off where people can't DM him unless they're mutuals.
he probably be going to look at him, girl. He probably found that other box.
Dude, why you get her started?
He from a fake page is crazy. Oh, oh, friend, you might have to go back in the live because we definitely we stopped accountability a while ago. We were talking to Seven about books. Oh my God. Why would he say that? Y'all just okay, y'all. Let's just stick to his name. Is that what he said? I must miss that, Miss Sheila. I must miss that. Oh my God, that's too much.
Is Keith still here?
She can't be. She can't be here because I just know she was. There she go.
Oh, she said she ain't even gonna say nothing.
They said Key just trying to get more days. Key said she ain't even go. She ain't gonna even do it. Key, I'm sorry, friend. I'm not even sure where that came from. I don't even know where that came from.
He
I
can't
don't even
catch a
know where that
break.
came from. Key, I'm sorry. I'm sure he doesn't mean that though. I'm sure he doesn't mean that. He's just probably still a little delusional from all of the foolishness that's coming through his inbox right now, and he just talking crazy. He didn't mean it, Key. We all know he doesn't mean that. Don't even take it serious. Don't take it serious at all.
At least he ain't tell her to count her days.
She gonna be telling him to count his days. Is what's gonna happen. 7. Did you see him say? See him your book? Would he be him if we not beefing? Yeah, Miss Sheila. He just gotta teach him how to use it. He gotta get him in line. I love it. I love it. I love it for him. But people just gotta. I mean, I think I get what we're saying. I feel like we just like probably are a little like protective of him, but we also have to understand that there are people in these lives that don't see him the way we see him. They see him as I don't even want to say what they see him as because y'all don't go too far. They
You
don't
want me
see
to say it?
what you gonna say.
They see him as a piece of meat, as a sex symbol, as a
Oh, okay,
tool.
yeah, you can. That's not what I was gonna say, but I think that's close enough. Yeah, I think that's close enough. So, so I think that's important to understand too that everybody that are in these lives, they don't feel the same way. You know, they see them totally different. So we'd be pissed and arguing with people all day if we try to make them see him the way we do. So I do think
As
it's
a
good for him, but
person,
we have to remember that he's also a well-known rapper and that there are people that are not looking to actually get to know the person outside of the rapper, you know?
and I hate that because I really think that if you took the time to get to know him, like,
He might be a good person.
I think he is
I
a good
agree.
person, not might. Not
Oh, well,
like,
no, no. Okay, let me rephrase it. I am saying that in the sense that we know as much as he tells us. Y'all know that's what I'm saying. He does seem like a good person, so don't take it that way. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. That's what I was meaning. You know, like know him on a deeper level. You know,
yeah,
they
like
trying to slide.
I think he definitely has a story. And I was
I
telling him
do too.
yesterday how he can find the balance between social media. Because let's be honest, Duke is not a social media person. Like,
I think that's hilarious.
so
That
finding the balance
why do you say he's not a social media person?
because he said it.
Oh, you took his word for it.
Yeah, like look at we're teaching him stuff on TikTok as he like
He may
day
not
by day.
understand like those parts of it, but his personality does not give. Not a social media person.
No, I think he has the personality for it,
Yeah.
but
Okay, that's what I mean.
he's not a person who's going to get like sucked into social media all the time, and he's
Oh
not a
yeah.
person who's going to
Agreed.
overshare on social
Agreed.
media.
Agreed. Thank you for clarifying that. Thank you for clarifying that.
Mhm.
I wholeheartedly agree with that.
Yeah, he definitely ain't trying to be a content creator. He leaves enough for the imagination.
You think so, 7? I don't know if it's a safe space. They over there. They over there. Getting off. Miss Sheila. king. Oh my God. You hate TikTok. I love TikTok. I can't believe I was away. I can't believe it was one of my least favorite apps. I love it. Miss Sheila said I would have failed. I'm so done. You feel more comfortable with TikTok? I feel like I just don't need to be living different lives on all of my social media platforms. I don't care to post stuff on Facebook because it's my family. And I feel like if most of them, they'll follow me on TikTok, right? But one of my goals is to get my Instagram back up and running because people are starting to follow me on my Instagram. And I need to like be more mindful because I be posting anything in my, not anything, but I post stuff in my stories. I probably need to go back to just posting, even if it's just simple memes. I probably need to go back to just posting in my close friends. I don't post nothing crazy, but yeah, I got to get my community better on my other channels because I just love TikTok. That's where I am most of the time. So I gotta get that together. But I do feel like TikTok is you can really, I don't know, you can do it. It's about how you apply. Because I know a guy that does so well on Instagram, and it's just like how I feel like my TikTok is, but he is able to express it on Instagram. So I probably should have done better. Really? You like Instagram better? I probably should have done better with especially when I first started posting, especially about the trial. I should have done better putting things across all of my channels. I think because it wasn't a plan, that's why if you are going to try to do something, I don't know, be ready for even unexpected things. Had I been prepared, I would have been better with posting across all channels, but I didn't do that.
But I think it's important when creators have multiple platforms
Mm-hmm.
that even though you might use one of your TikTok videos on another platform, that platform also has its own identity and content. Because
Agree.
realistically, like if I watch it on TikTok, I'm not gonna watch it on Instagram. I already seen this. But so you
Oh, I
still want
like
to be
that.
able to grow that content on that platform and create its own identity.
I think that's true. Cause I'm like that. I feel like that with you. Oh, but I'm gonna tell you this, Eric. I'm not gonna lie. It depends on what the content is because I absolutely watch everything Colorado about Buffaloes, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. I will watch the same thing over. Like I just seen it.
Mm.
I think it depends on how into the content you are. Like you might miss some of the first video. So I do understand it. I agree with you because ordinarily I am the same way, except their content or somebody that like I personally know I'll probably watch it just so they can get the views too. I'll watch it too.
Yeah, and then understanding like how the app pushes out your content. Like does now I can say I'm not an Instagram girly, but does it push out shorter content or longer content? Like what does it actually push out?
For Instagram,
Hmm.
I'm gonna tell you, I just think these apps are competing, so some of it is similar. Like they have Reels, which will be the equivalent. They came out there when TikTok started popping, and you really can create the community. Before a couple years ago, like watching some creators that I like, they are so big on Instagram content, and it's there. If the opportunities are there, I think, like you said, you have to cater your content to the audience. And my audience on my Instagram now, they're coming from seeing me on TikTok. But initially, I built that following just from being from Memphis, and then coming to Atlanta, doing real estate, doing things like that, right? So it would be crazy to start throwing in YSL stuff. But now I'm trying to add like stuff I do on YouTube and things on there. But you absolutely can do the reels. You can do short form content, long form content. It's still pictures. It's still big on Instagram as well. You just gotta, I guess, find what's gonna work for your audience over there.
I get that. I'm sorry. I read Key's comment.
What she say? It feels so fresh over here. New wife. Girl, I'm not dealing with y'all. The Wi-Fi has been doing good today because when I tell y'all when it was a hold up, y'all, while I'm in here talking. Ooh, hold on, y'all. Hold on. I gotta go run. Oh shit, this food back.
And she really ran. Literally.
Cause y'all don't talk about me if my laptop died.
Mm.
It was on 10%. Oh my God. Lord Jesus, hold up. I'm trying to hurry up. When y'all said that Wi-Fi, y'all made me think about I was supposed to get up and get the charger.
Too Pretty says she must need her charger.
I made it. How y'all
Oh,
know?
Missy, you just telling it.
Oh Lord. Hold on. Bart, I should have got something to drink. You need to go outside? Dang.
Duke, remember when you promote them shirts? What I told you yesterday? Use your
What you
own
tell me,
sound.
Erica?
To use his own music, like clips
Oh
of his
yeah.
own music, so to get the sound out and more people use the sound when they make their videos and stuff.
Kiera, don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Key, who is our other guest? Which person? Brianna, don't be messy in this chat. Oh,
We love you, Duke.
we love you. I'm Miss Fab. Who is the other guest? Because I do have some stuff I'm lining up for next month, but I don't know if I'm talking. I mean, this month. But I don't know which person you're talking about. Because we talked about somebody today. You're not talking about my. Who are you talking about, Miss Fab? Keith said, now we locked in. I'm trying to see who the other guest is.
Some about your auntie?
No, I don't think it's my auntie.
Oh,
I'm
your
sure.
nephew.
Oh, Miss Fab. We can probably let Erica do it.
But Erica do what?
Girl, we were on. Hold on, y'all. Let me bart you back. The one who gave his number out. Oh, I haven't texted him back yet, Erica.
Who gave a number to the chat? Why he do that, weirdo?
Not Erica. What bart you go? Come on. Miss Fab. I haven't texted him back.
Oh,
Post the holidays. It was
I
the
saw it, Brie.
holidays. And I'm trying to think of I'm trying to figure out what we're gonna do because remember he said he wants to go out too. So he said he wants to go out too. So I'm trying to I'm trying to think, is that the right first thing to do, or should we just do like I feel like it needs to be structured. Am I gonna do it in person? Are we gonna do it in person? Are we gonna be doing it virtual? So I'm gonna have to
Why he
I
give
have
his
to
number
reach.
to the chat?
Girl, you just Woody gave his number to the chat. I'm trying to just make sure. Hold on, y'all. Barchi, Barchi. Y'all gotta find my dog. Hold on. Barchi,
Somebody explain to me why this man gave his number to the chat.
Barchi, Barchi, Barchi. Come on. Get out there. Why would you go? Why would you go up the stairs? Girl, come on. Come on, girl. Okay. Sorry, y'all. ran off on
David
me.
coming in to stop calling.
Okay. He just posted in the chat. You didn't see that, Erica? He just posted. He just posted the number in the chat. I think
I
structure.
wasn't here when he was here.
It
But
was on
Duke's shirts
TikTok.
are coming Friday.
Wait, Duke, are your shirts dropping Friday? Gary Barton ran upstairs, child. Yeah, they started. He gave his number and then he was like, "Can y'all please stop calling my phone now?" I'm like, "No, sir. They not gonna
Oh,
stop calling." Oh, his
wait a minute.
music.
The music.
He says
So my
music is
phone.
dropping on Friday. He did. He was like, "May I tell your people stop calling me?" I said, "You gave them the number." So, Miss Fab, I have to see, because I feel like I have more opportunities now that I'm back in Atlanta. So I'm going to try to do some structured interviews for you guys. Oh, okay. He's dropping his single on Friday.
Which one is Letter to Myself?
The one where he's talking
Is
about
that my favorite?
no, I think that one is called it says something about took a plea. That's the one you were talking about. It's the one that he has on his TikTok. And he talks about planting seeds and letting it grow, kind of has like a positive message to it.
Duke, what platform is it gonna drop on?
Me too, Taylor. Duke, you releasing your single on Friday?
I done got excited. Early Christmas present for myself. I don't have Apple. I feel discriminated against.
My playlist is ready. So y'all need to make sure that y'all help him out with promoting the song. At least like post his flyer right after. Okay, y'all. So yes, post his flyer and hashtag letter to myself. I don't know how he wrote it. He may have used a two instead of CO. Yes, he
He
used a
did.
two. Yep, he used a two. And post the flyer on there because it all helps on your platforms. But Miss Sheila, he said it'll be available on all platforms right after it's on Apple Music.
I feel discriminated
Kiara
against.
said mine ain't expired yet. Yes, Nene. We need everybody to post his music. And hopefully he has some stuff going on this week too that can you guys can post as well. So it'll work for his single. But yeah, he said it's gonna drop on Friday. If you have a school email, you can get Apple Music for five. Nene, does that work on the family plan too? Because I feel like I knew that, but I didn't change it because I have a family plan. So I don't even use my school email. I might need to let Mariah do it. Oh, Kiara, how long is the free trial? It's gonna be on all platforms though. I guess it's a matter of preference. He said it'll be on all platforms, so if you don't have Apple Music, you can use the other ways too. Missy, I'm sure he'll make one for Friday, but I know he got some posts up now that you can share now too. So I'm ready. I know that's right, Shay. Because Apple would definitely hit you up out the blue. I think it's like a month. Okay. So yeah, if you don't have Apple Music and Kiera saying Best Buy has a free trial for you. Hey Tasha, so you can use the Best Buy free trial, or he said after Apple Music, it should be available on all other platforms. I'm assuming that's like I guess wherever else you get your music. I don't even know. I use Apple, so I don't know what other people. I don't know what else is there. Miss Fab, I think Erica can do it because I ain't gonna be able to do it.
Erica can do what?
Oh,
What does
Erica.
Erica
Oh, so
do?
Erica, Miss Fab said that I should bring my nephew to Mail After Dark. And I was like, I can ask him relationship stuff, but other stuff, I was like, I'm not gonna be able to do that. I'm not gonna be able to do that. But he really cut up on live, Miss Fab.
I
On there,
missed
I
it.
said,
You got your nephew on?
huh?
You got your nephew on here?
Girl, he was on the live on Thanksgiving, girl. Baby, he was on live
Mm.
on Thanksgiving and he really was cutting up. That video I posted, it was so funny, y'all. I got off. He told me, go live real quick. I said, baby, go sit down.
I'll do it.
Baby, go sit down.
Y'all know I don't care.
Oh, Duke said he's having a video shoot on the 10th. Oh, look, Duke, where your shoot gonna be at? Duke said he's having a video shoot on the 10th if you're in Georgia.
But you gotta look like you care about life. He ain't said that part, but I did for him.
Kalia. Not Taylor. So Taylor, we were hollering because I read him the comments. I read him the comments or whatever. When I tell y'all we were hollering, somebody Taylor gonna say I thought that was G Herbo in the back. I said, what? I said, wait a minute.
In the
The
cabin.
cabins, Duke? What?
Thank you, Key. I'm saying what he's not gonna say. Y'all understand? I don't be caring because I don't have to be
What
politically
what what
correct.
happened? What did we miss?
Because I told them they gotta look like something. Look like you care about life.
I got what you okay. You talking about that
He
comment.
has a brand to protect. We will protect that brand.
Kalia, he from Memphis, girl. He was acting like a real Memphis boy on the live. I told him I forget what he said. Baby, I had to kick his leg. I said, get it together. Get it together. Because he was having too much fun online. Because he talking about the cabins. What? What? Key, he thought that was the funniest thing. He thought that was so funny when I read that comment to him. How old my nephew? 20. He's 20. He's 29. He's 29.
Duke,
But
I know better. You do.
I can't, baby.
Just don't go
Why
blonde again because I did not like it.
I keep that shit out. That's hilarious. Kalia. I was so sick of him talking about that chat. And it wasn't even a lot of people on the live. I said, that's nothing. He said, I need to come back. I need to come to the live. He was all on the phone to me, man. I was on Mellionaire live early. I said, not LJ. I said, sir, it wasn't that deep. But he had too much fun. He said he ready to go live. I said, you had too much fun, sir.
Where he at? He there now?
Oh, he live in Georgia. Mm-hmm. We all moved up here together. When the girl was calling my nephew phone. Did somebody tell Duke to get his hair blonde again? Oh,
No,
he
I
said
told him never to go blonde
locked
again
up.
because I didn't like it.
They said when the girl was calling your nephew's phone, everybody on TikTok was telling him to answer. Yeah, I didn't even know nobody was calling his phone. And it was so funny to me because when he showed me, she had been calling their phone. I don't even know who that is. He real serious. He don't be bringing people around us for real. You bring him back for the young millionaires. Yes, girl. I told him, I said, I'm going to find you a wholesome young woman. He said, what?
Heavy on the hoe.
You said, what you say, Erica?
Heavy on the hoe.
Bunch, don't you do it. Hold on, y'all. Don't you dare. Get back up. Don't you do it. Girl, don't look back there because you are not going anywhere. She jumped down, ready to run on me again.
The words out your fingers is crazy. I be saying what y'all want to say. Y'all just be like, Erica. Like, I say what y'all want to say.
I was about to say, I'm down the street. Yeah, he live in Georgia, Brianna. She called him twice, y'all. He called that girl back because he ended up leaving. He had to call that girl. He had to call her back, y'all. Key, because she trying to run up the stairs. The house is too big. I don't need her. I have to find this dog, and she get lost in stuff. He said, "Not too much now." Y'all, Bartha, I think my auntie upstairs moving, and she hear them moving, and she trying to go upstairs. But I told y'all, you can't trust this dog, baby. You can't trust this dog. So I can't have her doing all of that. She trying to escape, and I had her sitting beside me, but she keep jumping down. She keeps jumping down for whatever reason.
Oh, Duke, while you're here, I need to tell Mel something. Guess what Duke is doing?
What, girl?
He's doing his vision board.
Oh, I love that for him. Is he gonna do a real vision board, or he gonna do like digital?
I didn't ask him that. I was just happy he did it.
Oh my God.
Steps in the right direction.
I am just so proud of the positive changes that he is making in his life. Vision boards. He out here trying to just be positive. He talking to us. It's not therapy, but it's a step closer.
I'm sorry, Duke. I'm just very proud of you. I told you that
Me
yesterday. Like, I'm very
too.
proud of you. Like, I really
Blake,
am.
Blake, let me tell you what's so funny. I saw a post. Oh, we love that for you. I shared it on my Insta story, Blake. It said, like, been to me, teach me how to love you right. And I said, see, this is why I'm single. Because, baby, I want to know how you felt when Santa didn't bring you that game for Christmas. Let's talk about it. Let's like, that be me. Definitely gonna ask some questions. But I love that. But I love that for him, though. I really do, because I feel like that's just the first step to get himself back to where he wants to be. So I really love that for him. Like, yes, y'all need to put some congrats in the chat for him. That's so dope. 2025 gonna be it. That's gonna be it.
Now, I can say this. Y'all weird people out here, y'all can't say it. Duke is really like the cousin who, like, everybody fuck with. I mean, everybody mess with. I forgot Mel. My bad. I can say he like a cousin. Y'all can't, because y'all be doing stuff. Y'all be going too far. Y'all giving incest.
Dude, what are you talking about? I'm Santa, and I don't know how to play the game.
Mm. Mm.
Do you get it, Erica?
Do you get it, Mel?
I don't. Help me out. I'm Santa.
Mm.
I'm gonna have to think back to what I said so it can click for me. I'm trying to let it click for me. He said, I always play Santa crazy. I don't look for gifts on Christmas. I okay. Look at the chat. You said you had a pet. I posted a meme on Insta. Okay. Y'all, I get what he's saying about Santa. Never mind. Just fuck it.
Duke, are you the gift or you're a gifter?
He said he's Santa. He brings the gifts. Duke saying he is the gift. Oh, that's great. He said Tasha, thanks. Well then Duke, there's nothing to be healed for you then.
But wait,
Sorry.
I don't like that for him though.
I don't like it either, but I guess he likes it. I don't think that's I never said I want to know how Duke felt when he didn't get a game on Christmas. I never said that, Nene. Blake told my Mel think about the other night. Oh, you should be thankful. We love a thankful king, Duke. We love a thankful king. Blake, what happened the other night? Oh my God, too much is going on. What happened, girl?
I'm trying to think what happened the other night.
Me too. What happened? I just hate that I didn't understand that. Sorry, guys. Blake, I hope you typing because I'm waiting to see what you're talking about. Key, I'm trying to see what happened the other night. She like, think of Mel, think about the other night. I'm like, girl, what popped off the other night? The other night, y'all, we were on YouTube at like 2 in the morning. Erica, weren't you on live too, Erica, at like 2 in the morning?
I was, and I'm trying to think. We're talking about gifts.
When y'all were on live talking about gifts. Oh, Blake, you're talking about an old live, specifically talking about him with gifts. Is that what you're talking about? She said, so much gets talked about, period, on these lives. Oh, okay, Nene. I got what you're saying. Thank you. Uniqua, ain't nobody told me nothing. Yeah, okay, Blake. I know what you're talking about now, Blake. I know what you're talking about.
Green the email.
Sorry, Duke. It was just maybe too many comments. I totally missed it. Yes, with him, I remember. Hey, Aisha. When I think that's what she's talking about, EBS. We asked him when it came to gifts, and then he was talking about like what type of gifts, and he said like he's a simple guy. I'm thinking that's what she's talking about. Key. I wish I hate. Do y'all remember the video with Mariah and you guys were saying like mail your face? Someone made a comment that describes me perfectly, and only people who get me. And the comment said, Mel, it is truly your personality for things to make sense for you. And I said, you get me. It is truly my personality for it to make sense in this brain of mine, okay? So, even though, oh shit, don't you dare come back. Even though, I have just learned in this life of mine, in the way that I work, and especially in a situation like this, just let it go. I think I got enough of it. Are you okay? You're not going anywhere. Just go ahead.
Is it the video that where she said people were DMing her?
Brianna, she jumped off the chair, girl. We're sitting at these bar stools, and she jumped off, girl, because I think she was gonna try to run upstairs. Yes, Key, I'm a work in progress. God is not done with me yet. That's all I can say, girl. He is not done with me yet, and thank God for that. Thank God for that, girl. Barchi, I really want to sit her down, but I'm too nervous because she is not acting right.
You gotta get a gate thing where you put it door to door. Well, it blocks the door, and you don't have to attach it to anything. Where she combined to an area.
I need something. I need something, Erica. Cause she just out of control. You don't have to go watch. See,
What would you say?
should I add Minister Society to that too? Like, you might be right. Is it gonna help me? I mean, I just don't. Was it that deep? Did I just completely miss it? I felt like I understood it. They said, or and I let me tell you, them two movies I can't sit through anymore. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
Wow.
I can't sit through them. They're too sad. And what's that other one? Always Menace to Society. It shouldn't have ended like that. Kane was too fine. Check.
Amen.
Archie. Email? Mail? See, now y'all gonna call me slow again. Because what? But that's what I'm saying. Barchi got an email? I'm done. Is this another joke that's going over my head? I can't sit through Boys in the Hood. I just can't do it. It's too sad. Y'all, let me find out. Oh, never mind. I think I know what he's saying. I know what he's saying there.
Everything ain't for us to know. Bark, you one fancy ass dog.
Mm,
You know what movie I've never watched all the way through? And if y'all judge me, I really don't give a damn. Roots. I've never watched it. Don't have the desire to watch it.
I don't know if I have.
You watch it all the way through?
I don't know if I have.
Cause that's one long movie, man.
Child, look at Miss Sheila tonight. We should watch Boys in the Hood so we can be some experts. Miss Sheila, listen. I can't sit through it. The story, y'all. I think what's so sad about Boys in the Hood is because like it was such a real storyline. It felt you how many stories, how many times do you hear those stories in our neighborhoods? Like it was too much. It was too much. I can't do it again. Roots is long. I don't know if I've ever finished it.
Missy, is you cool? Why you judging me?
Mm-mm.
It's too long.
I don't know about that one. Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot. Jessica Don's mom was a teacher. I forgot about that. Holiday Heart, Miss Sheila. Holiday Heart is. I can't watch that one again. If that's what you're saying, I can't watch that one again either.
Do these
Do
movies make you sad, Mel?
girl, I be toe up in movies. Have I not given y'all the have I not made you guys feel that I'll cry easy? Child be toe up on movies like that. I'm we toe up.
Miss Sheila, I'm judging you, baby. Baby
I
boy.
never seen Baby Boy. Now I used to watch the hell out of that movie.
I knew somebody was gonna say they got the bite.
No, y'all. That movie sad. Mm-mm. Cover. Skipping class for how do you skip class for 2 months and survive? Y'all hear Barchi? Jody was a bomb. He was.
He was a good man, Savannah.
His heart was in the right place, but the boy was just.
He had to learn and
Y'all
grow
know what's
and
crazy? My auntie, whose house I'm in, she took me and my little cousin to go see that movie. Why would she take us to go see
to see Baby Boy.
that? I wonder how old I was. Or did she let us go in Baby Boy and she went in something else? I don't know, but I do remember we went to movies. I was in Atlanta. Jody couldn't get right at all. Key, I don't know how that works, girl. Do y'all know what used to make me sad too? The Corner. Do y'all remember that show?
Mm-mm.
I didn't know anything about crackheads till I watched this show. Baby, that was sad. It used to come on like HBO or Showtime or something like that.
You said you didn't know about crackheads?
Yeah. Like see them in action and understand how.
You ain't never hired a crackhead to do nothing?
I was a kid when this show was on, girl. Like,
Oh,
like elementary school. I'm thinking because I still lived on Ball, so I had to be in like elementary school when that show was coming on. Y'all remember The Corner? Okay, that show is really, really old.
I've never watched that.
Y'all, I was in elementary school.
Wait, that's
Hi, Miss Cat. She said, I'm Duke Mama. This is real mama because I remember him saying Mama Cat. It's so nice to meet you, Mama Cat. Y'all, I'm serious.
hey Miss Cat. Y'all don't embarrass us.
She said, I'm Duke Mama. Mama Cat, they love your son. I think he's such a cool person.
You did a
I
good job raising him.
that right there. Hold on. Brianna said, Mama Cat, your son loves us. Okay, I was trying not to talk in case she said something back because I need to address these comments talking about now Mel. Because I need to see what years The Corner came on, y'all. Because I think I was in fifth grade, fourth or fifth grade.
What's the it's called The Corner. Is it a movie or is it a show?
It was a show. I think it was on like not they say not they so so key don't start. Y'all remember Duke said his mama was in the chat that day? Do y'all remember he said that? And I said, oh my God, I can't believe that they've been clowning like this. And I said, oh my God, please tell your mom, I apologize. We didn't know she was in the chat. I was in middle of high school. Maybe it was middle school then. I know I was still living in South Memphis when it happened. So,
It came out in 2000
so
and
I was in middle school. I was in
it
middle
was
school.
one season.
I thought someone said, Cat, I mean not Cat. Key, they just told you to behave. Brianna, I thought it was elementary. So by the time I got to middle school, I just don't I never saw I never seen it like it was in that show, like it was portrayed in that show. Let me say that. So even if you knew somebody was like homeless or I didn't see what I saw in that show until I saw the show.
Because baby, she looked like a pure crackhead for real.
That's what I mean, guys. Like, even if you were familiar that people did drugs or something, I never saw stuff like I saw in that show. So 2000, I was in 8th grade. I knew I hadn't moved to Bartlett yet because we ended up moving to Bartlett when I got in high school. So
I've
to me,
never watched The Wire.
oh my God, it's so amazing. I love The Wire. I've never seen that stuff either until I saw the show. Either way, I
You
was
need to
watching the
look it
show,
up.
and I shouldn't have been me either. I don't think I didn't watch The Wire till years after it was off though. I think somebody must have bought the DVD set or something, and I sat and watched them all through, and I was hooked. I'll watch it again now. You got to watch The Wire though, Erica.
No, I'm good. Okay. Let me tell you the other shows I haven't watched. I
Oh my
haven't
God,
watched
I'm
Snowfall.
scared
I
to
haven't
see
watched
Snowfall's
Power.
good.
Um if everybody's watching it, I'm not going to watch it.
Do you do that on purpose?
I
Like you don't
do.
want it to be ruined for you?
Correct.
Hold on,
Right.
Key. Count your days. I saw your comment. Count, count your days. I never seen The Wire. But now that they're gone, Erica, we watch them now.
Absolutely not.
Oh, I love
I
Snowfall.
don't
Snowfall was sad, but it puts so many things into perspective though, especially for like that time when it just puts so many things into perspective for me.
so here's my thing. I tend to not watch shows where I can see this stuff in real life. Like,
Mm.
because then I'll be judging it like that's not realistic. Or well, that was stupid.
Oh, I love The Shy.
Never watched it.
Mia Duke said Key had to watch her seconds. Well, Key might have to watch her seconds. Something. I'm gonna have to agree with him today. Oh, well, I get that, Lashani. Yeah, Snowfall had a terrible ending. It really upset me so bad. But Brianna, I think it's so realistic because there are so many people from that era who, I mean, like once the money left, this is what happened to them. So I love The Shy. The Shy sometimes can seem unrealistic to me. Yeah, I think the Shy started to be like Erica saying, like that's too like that, like what's going on here? I think the storyline got to be a bit much. But I never felt like that with like Snowfall. I never felt like that with Snowfall. Power sometimes can be, I'm like, but then I have to remember, I mean, I don't know. But I get it.
I think I prefer books over TV
Mm, I can
because
see.
I think an author um actually studies the subject before they write about it and they get a better understanding. And then you have writers for TV shows who are trying to make it look right aesthetically, and then you have to rely on the actor to act it out. When I read, I can see it play out in my head.
I just love the one thing that I love about books, and you can hate too. I don't know if you guys ever did 50 Shades of Grey. Did you ever read those books?
I
Yes,
did.
Rainette, that's exactly what I was about to say. 50 Shades of Grey. I really love those books. They were like the scenes in a book would get so intense, but when they revealed the characters, neither of the characters, like everybody wasn't happy with them because I think we formed, based on us reading the book, what we thought each character looked like. So
Mm,
I was not happy with who they chose for 50 Shades of Grey. I was like, "Ugh, this is not who I am. That's not what I am." I was imagining him to be like a David Beckham type fine, you know? I don't like that's how fine I was thinking he was gonna be. And that man just wasn't doing it for me. When you start thinking about the books, I'm like, he not doing anything for me. And I knew the girl was gonna look like the girl next door. I knew that, but I was thinking, I don't know. And that's the thing with books. It's all about what you envision in your head. Where is my husband Meech? Are you talking about Lil Meech, or you're not talking about his dad, are you?
I think
Oh
she's talking
yeah.
about BMS.
Eric Jerome, where is my husband Meech? Yeah, yeah. Some books are better as left as books. Eric Jerome Dickey, I was too young to be reading those books.
Why are we saying congratulations to
I was
Duke?
like, what? She's probably behind. I think she's behind.
Oh.
She may be congratulating him for maybe the single. Maybe his single dropping on Friday. Oh
You
yeah,
know what I've never watched and I wanted to? When Zane took her Chronicles and made it a TV series, I never got to watch it.
really? Maybe I didn't know about that.
That was in
You
like,
know, I feel like reading Zane's book. Is it Zane ATF? Was my first introduction to transgender men. Transgender women. I don't want to make sure I'm saying it correctly. That was my first introduction, and I didn't know all of this happened. So it was. I remember like my jaw used to be on the floor. Like, wait, what? Reading Zane books. I was too young to be reading those books. I know that much. Miss Fab, it would be like, I don't think it'd ever be the way we want it to be. I think the coldest winter ever had to be all of our first. It was my first introduction to a book that thick, and I read that book in like 2 days. But I don't know, y'all. I don't know if the coldest winter ever, if we would get the book that we have in our heads, if we would get the movie that we have in our heads. Yes, Miss Fab, no business reading Zane books.
I remember there was a group of us who had the coldest winter ever, and our English teacher asked us what we were reading, and we told her. So she went and bought it and read it over the weekend and was so ashamed to come back to tell us that she
I
read
know
it.
she was. Yeah, we were too young for Zane books. The coldest winter ever though was like, y'all, I kind of want to read it again. I feel like I need to read that. Yeah, I've read Fly Girl, but I can't remember Fly Girl right now. So
Did
Nene,
anybody?
did y'all read Midnight? Because I heard people say like it wasn't good. Y'all got me
I
want to read the coldest winter ever. I think I'm finna see if it's on Audible. I got some credits.
I read it, um, but I don't remember it, which is crazy because I remember most books, so it couldn't have been that good.
Yeah, Miss Fab. The coldest winter ever was just. I'm like, I'm finna download it. I'm finna see if I'm gonna download it again so I can start listening to it. But I think what bothered me the most was like her dad was so on top of it when it came to them, and to know he had a whole family. Latoya said, I'm feeling like I might be one of the older millionaires. Oh, too pretty. I got some. I have 3 credits on Audible right now. Someone said that we should get a book called The Mastery of Self. I wrote that down too, but I'm finna get the coldest winter ever right now. So, Erica, you said you read Midnight? Yes, Miss Fab J. She was definitely that in the book. You read Midnight, Erica?
I did, and I can't remember it, and I really hate that for myself.
It must not have been good.
That's what I feel like.
Hmm. It probably wasn't good, and that's why you can't remember it.
But
Y'all are really.
the coldest winter ever. Then there's Life After Death.
I see that one right here. Have you read that one? I see something called The Coldest Hoe Ever. Who is that?
The what?
The Coldest Hoe Ever.
I ain't seen that one.
Oh, let me see if Deja King on here too. Let me find this book first.
You talking about the bitch series?
Yeah, I said no, Erica, because y'all told me it's like 30 books now.
it's a lot. I stopped at some point because it started getting too much.
Girl, hold up. Girl, cause where the yeah, where'd Santa come from? Girl, where did that come from? Now I got a book about me. Key, please stop. I want to read The Coldest Winter Ever. Y'all really don't see that book.
The
Zane
coldest
was a
winter ever?
lot. Y'all, did y'all see Santa? They said, Duke, is that you? He just said he was Santa. He just said that.
So the coldest winter ever is not available in audible. But Life After Death
Yeah,
and Love After Midnight are.
I see both of those, but I want to read I'm guess I'm gonna have to hop on Amazon and buy the book. Seven said I lived the coldest winter ever. That made me really want to write books. Seven, I'm scared. That's what I'm saying, Seven. We're gonna have to maybe before the month is out, Seven. Let's find a day so that we can have you come on and really tell us. Mel, it's y'all. I shouldn't have been reading that. It's inaudible on YouTube. Hold up,
They're just
girl.
saying it now. I'm gonna find it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling y'all that's what I'm gonna listen to when I get off of here. Let me find it. There are a lot of audiobooks on YouTube too, guys. If that's something that you guys like don't want to pay for Audible, you can find a lot of audio books on YouTube.
I see it.
Missy said I read it in the 6th grade. I think we read these books, especially Zane's books. Reading Zane at that age, I really didn't know what I was reading. So that was like an introduction to a lot of things. Oh, yes, Brianna, he got blocked.
I want to know what Santa said.
He said both of y'all on a naughty list. Y'all getting cold or something to that effect.
At least I made a list.
Audio book. Are y'all prepared for Christmas?
So my family's doing something different this year.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Last year we all drew names, and instead of buying everyone gifts, we're buying that person. You're responsible for your own children, but
Mm-hmm.
we're buying one person to give. So I got my uncle's name. I have to buy him something, and it has to be no more than $25. They even said 20 or 25
Oh, we normally do
because
that.
when you have like your aunts and uncles and nieces and nephews and great aunts and great uncles, it's too much. Ain't nobody trying to be broke.
Erica, look at this coming before I delete it for you. Look at the Easter Bunny. How did the Easter Bunny come here talking about Zane?
Oh,
Zane stole all my chocolate. Now I'm in a terrible amount of debt. How do they be finding us? Yeah, we be in here chilling. She said gifts under the tree already. Lord. Erica, I like that. I think that's so fun. We always do it like a $25 limit as well. Our
$350
amount
is your
is
max?
$350, girl.
See,
We
my
have
family, we didn't make a lot
$25.
of decisions.
What you say, Erica?
We must have not made the right decisions because $350. Mm-mm.
This say part two. Hold on,
It's
Erica.
better than this, so no need to get excited.
How
I'm
do I
waiting for the
know
two
these are
series.
the right books? First Santa, now the Easter Bunny. Exactly. What's going on? Oh,
I
I
have
like
a
that,
copy.
Brianna. Key, we need to get ahead of the game, girl. We need to get ahead of the game. 350 for one person. I ain't mad at it. But we definitely do $25. I mean, if you spend more, you spend more. Like for me, normally, if everybody, whatever people put on the list, we normally just get all three things. but my immediate family, we do that. So my niece, nephew, my sister, my two sisters that are my mom's children, we do that every year. She said, yeah, one person allocates at least 350. Are you talking about 350 for everyone? Class C map. I don't like my family that much. Let me tell you, I'm very big on family. I really do. I really like Thanksgiving. I love moments like that. So I love that. Oh, 7. Someone said that 7. Somebody said that 7. But what if she's just not in that space? That book is so old. But I've seen that 7 online that she didn't write the codes whenever. And I just can't let myself feel that.
So 7 said something while she was up here, and I was talking to my daughter and I couldn't type it out fast enough. She said that she ghost writes for other writers. How that work? Because that's your work. Like, I know you still get paid for your skills and talent, but like, how does it work? Like, I know with music you get writing credits and whatnot, but like, I really want to know how it works.
That is interesting, but I've heard people do that too. So I guess it would be just like a ghostwriter. They pay you ahead of time. Now hold
Oh my
on,
god!
y'all. Now hold on. The wrong person that entered the chat. Now
I
what's
was
going
about to
on
remove
tonight?
it.
Huh?
I'm gonna remove it.
Okay, because
Yep.
I almost you got it, Erica?
Yeah.
Because it moved and I was on Raynet and I moved my hand. I said, hold up. Girl, because where they come from? Hold on, y'all. That's so smart.
Just give me my money.
Damn, let me figure that out. Hope had to come out the cut. Hope said because they playing too much now. They are Hope. They playing way too much now. Let me see.
Does anybody have a copy of The Coldest Winter Ever at their house right now?
Good, Erica.
I just need to know what the first couple sentences are.
Good. Are you trying to match it up, Erica?
Yes, because I will play the what's on YouTube.
You found one?
I found a few, and then I also see one that says Audible movie, like they finna act it out.
All right, wait,
But I
did you go
want
to like Audible's channel?
no, I went on regular YouTube. I'm just putting the title of the book.
Okay. Too pretty. Why are they playing in our chat? We just in here. I'm at my mom's house. Oh, it's at my mom's house. Okay. I know that's right, Key.
Nothing to say about her clothes. Blue jeans, white shirt, and
Did y'all read not the movies because the movies pissed me off, but did y'all read True to the Game?
I gotta see what it
I
looks
think it
like.
was 3 of them. Oh my god. Those books were good too.
Like the movie?
Yeah, they were books first.
I did
I
not.
remember reading those books. When I tell you, really get lost in books because the way she described that man, I don't know how Columbus Short was casted to play him. I want to say that man was like, if y'all read the book, didn't she say that man was chocolate? Yes, Uniqua. The movies pissed me off. Hey, y'all,
Who
the
was
books are
that?
so much better. Okay, Scooter. Didn't she say that man was chocolate? Yeah, Miss Fab, I agree. Yeah, I'm telling you, I never read the books, but after watching the book is so much better, y'all. The books, I want to say, she said that man, oh, Lord Jesus. Y'all know who he puts me in the mind of, like Lance Gross, or what's the man name? His name Kobe something. He's an actor. Oh, y'all, I can just see him. He was chocolate, pretty smile, she said. Like, that is not Columbus Short. That is not Columbus Short. Missy, you might be right. Dark and tall. Kofi. Did I say Kobe? Kofi. It's his name, Brianna. Yes. Like, fine like that. That's Columbus Short. I mean, he is not what I envision when you read True to the Game. Erica, do you see Seven's comment? I'm gonna post it. The family business. Wait, the family business came from books, Key? Now, I didn't know that. I didn't know that, and I love that show too. Sometimes it can be a little like this can't be real too. Quadir, I didn't want to say the name because I didn't think I was going to say it right. Quadir was supposed to be a fine chocolate man. Okay.
Seven, that's very humble of you because I want my credit.
I need to get my life together. I'm telling you, I just know it. Yes, please send me fine chocolate Quadir. Cause the way I gotta go find the book, y'all. I used to have them. They probably at my mama's house somewhere. Because the way she described that man in that book, I'm gonna stop saying it because I just get pissed off. When I saw Columbus Short, I was pissed. I didn't know the family business had books. Missy, guess what, friend? It's already on my list. Like I'm telling y'all, I like my 300 list. I wish whenever I get it, I'm going to go get it and I'm gonna read it to y'all. Not all 300, but some of the things. Missy, it's on my list. And see, so Missy, this is how it works. Hanking in love with the game. I have a fire book out. Okay, Hankin, we gonna go. We on here talking about books. Perfect. But y'all, when you start talking about that list, Missy, now you can't just talk about the man. What does that man look like? What are his attributes? What are the things you're gonna do with the man? That's how you do it. Really, Seven? Miss Fab, I feel like I did. Did it like leak or something? Was it a story in that book, Miss Fab, about was it a story in that book about like a girl saying that I'm trying to keep it cute on here. At some point, she was like not understanding what a noise was, but when she looked up, there was like a security guard behind Kelly while he was on top of her. Is that the book you're talking about? Hey, T. Townsend. You want to know what I'm going to do to the man? That's not going on the list. No, Brianna, no, I said do with the man. Like, are y'all going to travel together? Are y'all always going to do this, that, date nights? But one of the things could, hold on. Okay, Miss Fab. I did read that. I was done. Yes. Eric, did you read that?
I'm sorry. I'm in this closet trying to find my book while I'm at my mama's house.
Oh,
To see if
say hi.
I will. I'm trying to see where she put them because they're not in. I don't see them. She might have donated them knowing her ass.
Yeah, so we're talking about, guys, there is like a 40-page book. And it's talking about Carl Weber wrote The Family Business. Okay. Been flowing for years. He was having grown up time with his security guards. Yes, Miss Fab. And so reading that book, that little 40-page book, I don't know who I can't remember who wrote it. Is it true? Is it not? I definitely know that I left reading that book like I was I was done. Oh, here, Erica. They got it how it started. The coldest winter ever.
Okay. I just found I really need to start going through my stuff in my mama house. I found a check for me that was $55 from 2022.
Oh, okay, Miss Fab. Okay. She said it was one of his exes. Oh, Terry Woods didn't write those books. 7. Who wrote the book, 7? This is why I don't be using AI. I don't want people coming back talking about Melon didn't even write that. This is sad. Terry Woods didn't write those books. Is anything real anymore? Is anything real? That's damn. That's just that's kind of heartbreaking. Damn. Why? Why? No, Key, still go read them. Even though Terry didn't write them, they are some good books. I know Mia, but I know Mia. I know Mia. Mia's right. Mia's right. It's still a good book, Key. Go read it. Hank, and we got a ghostwriter in the chat. We're talking about True to the Game. I don't want to know. No, Missy, go read them, y'all. I really enjoy True to the Game. Like all of them. Elian Harris, I feel like I've read something from Elian Harris. I know what I'm gonna do. Elian Harris. What's one of his popular books?
Okay. So I'm gonna send you the link, Mill, but
You
it's on
found
there.
it?
Yes. Y'all, somebody tell me, can I cash this check?
No, baby, you could, but you can call them, have them issue a new one.
I feel like I should be able to. It's a personal check. It's not even like a.
The movie, y'all, the movie, and I'm just going to say this. I don't remember that book word for word, but what I can say is I don't even think it was the movie. I think it was the actors. It didn't seem believable. And again, Columbus Short didn't look like the Quad did from the book. Maybe he was on budget or something. I don't know, but what about Columbus Short is tall, dark, and handsome? Dark, chocolate. What about Columbus Short is that? That's like, you can't get that far off on casting. Erica, they said, does your check have void after 180 days?
It does not.
Oh, she said you might be good then. She broke now, 7? Mia, you just look like a whole commercial. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Eric, I just found a $3,000 refund check for my car from August. Brianna. They said they can reissue it too. Brianna, I definitely know you probably need a reissue check. And they say can
Brianna
call and
know
check.
if you're trying to be funny or not.
Brianna's serious.
Because $50 at three K, that's
Big difference, right? I love finding unexpected checks, though. I love unexpected checks. What they say, just envision a check coming in the mail. Just envision it. It's gonna come. So I'm gonna start thinking about that right now. Let me envision some checks coming in the mail. This was before AI. Oh, 7. Hey, Lynn. Oh my God, 7. I did 15 years in the joint. So I've read a lot of books. And you said you wrote one. What was your favorite type of book to read, Hankin? I know that's right, Brianna. Expected to reach, cause while the cruise people send my mama check for $12, they will. The magic of sorting through and clean abundance comes to you. So a man actually wrote him a 7. Hmm.
Wait, what book are we talking about?
He's talking about True to the Game. I mean, we're talking about True to the Game. Hankin said he loved reading urban fiction. It feel like a lot of urban fiction books are ghostwriters or the stories are stolen from other writers who can. Well,
Mm,
7 said Terry Woods got sued.
mm,
Terry Woods
I
got
hate
sued,
that
and
for
now
him.
the rightful person is being paid. So go get the books. Go get the books. Oh dang! I got a
But
check
who
for
looking for?
$33 cash. Tell mama to crash out. They see the guys. Oh, you talking to Key? Okay, I
You
got
know
it.
what I don't like when I read a book and then I read another book and I be like, "Well, it's the same damn book."
They were just Miss Fab just said that sometimes when you're reading books, they start to sound the same.
I need to do a better job of changing the genre of book.
Mm. I haven't read urban fiction in a long time, Erica, and y'all are making me miss it. I haven't read in a long time. Like I the books that I've read, like if you look at my Audible, it's like a lot of self help, motivational, um, kind of books like that I've gotten. Maybe some spiritual books, stuff like that. That I've probably gotten over the last 2 years. I've read some autobiographies. Um, Viola Davis's, hers was really good. Will Smith's book. Oh my God. Did y'all read that?
Mm-mm. I stick to fiction. Real life is hard.
Girl, Will Smith had a amazing book and then he read it himself. Um it Miss Pat's book, I'm not done with it, but her book is really good. She reads hers, she narrates hers herself too. And Viola Davis, I mean, these people had, I guess, like you forget that Will Smith was the first rap artist to win a Grammy. I didn't even think about that. You don't even realize that Fresh Prince fell in his lap, but he went through a lot to get where he is now. He went through a lot, but it was really good. I haven't read a book outside of fiction in forever. I haven't read fiction in forever. I don't even know the last series of fiction. I read all of the Hunger Games. I read all of those. That might No, I think that's not the last books I read. The Color Purple might be the last one I read.
Here's the thing that I no longer do. If the series is not complete, I'm not reading the book.
You don't
There
want to
are
wait.
so many. No, it's not even that I don't want to wait. It's that I find books and I get into about three or four, and then four says, gives me the name of number five.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like 5 years later, where the hell is the book? Like, it's don't start a series and not finish it. Like,
Miss Fab, I haven't been able to get through the whole thing. I'm not gonna even lie to you. But what I listen to sometimes, and I really do find interesting, is the art of seduction. And Erica, to your point, I get that, but man, sometimes, like, what if you don't know a series is going to start, and then you know you don't know it, but they will have you hooked, like a television series.
No, they'll tell you like at the end of the book that look out for a part, whatever, and then there's never another part. Like, why you do that?
Oh, I got what you got. Yeah, yeah, I
Now
heard
I want to know what happened. What
you.
is? I'm gonna find that book because Seven. I need you to get in touch with her and tell her if she don't finish writing that book, it's on site.
Yeah. Try some of her books in prison. Okay, I'm writing this down. Y'all, I wish I could show y'all this list. Oh, I can. When people suggest books to me, I have a note on my phone. When I tell y'all it's so many books, so what I do is when it's time for a new book, I just go to my Audible, and this is how long it is. So I just go here, and then I'll find something from this list to read. And let me write down what she said. Try, because I know y'all told me try this other book. I'll put that in there. That's that. Raynette, I'm not done with Art of Seduction. I do think I understand it though. Oh no, I read Napoleon Hill. Like I'm trying to think of y'all, but that wasn't fiction. I mean not that wasn't fiction, but I can't think of the last. I can't. The Hunger Games was really good. It was really, and the movies, I think they did a pretty good job when it came to the movies. I've watched every last one of them. We'll always watch them. I think my least favorite is Catching Fire. That's my least favorite of the series. I'm trying to find Scooter's comment. Okay, there it is. So that I can look her up. I'm gonna look her up too. Memoirs, yes.
Seven. If you know Nichelle Walker or Tiffany Montgomery,
She done went and got the name.
tell them it's on site. Them books was written in like 2007.
2007.
Yes, because I was reading. Okay, I had my daughter, and you know, it's only so much you can do once you had a baby.
Mhm.
So I was reading, and I still don't know what happened because they never finished the series.
But 2007, she done had plenty of time to write that book.
That's my point. Now with Tiffany, she doing other stuff like she, and I love that for her. You've made a whole life for yourself. Finish them damn books.
Seven, she said Miss Pat is from the west side of Atlanta. Again, I was reading Miss Pat's story, jaw on the floor. Miss Pat's story, man, it's another testament to, man, she's not supposed to be where she is, but she is there. I haven't gotten to like her transition. How did she get to doing comedy? And I hadn't got there yet. Seven. I listen to when I have longer flights. I try to listen to books as well, and I started Miss Pat. Where I go to Houston? I started, so I read. I started her there, but I didn't finish. I think I was pissed coming back, so I didn't even listen to it. Erica, she said they probably not gonna write it. It's probably a wrap.
I know they not. I just want them to know if I ever meet them in person, I got some words.
Me too, Kiera. I enjoy Miss Pat's show, and knowing that her show is based off her real life. And then when you read the book, it's like, oh my God, it's you really, really get it. Nina, I'm gonna have to. People have said stuff about Goodreads, but I not on there. I'm writing it down now. Y'all look at y'all. Y'all helping get our mind, body, and soul together. Shay, her story is really wild, and she does in her book. She does a really great job of saying a lot without saying too much. Scooter, are you talking about and Shay, I saved it. I haven't watched it. But Scooter, are you talking about Jackie Christie from Love and Basketball? Oh, I mean Basketball Wives. You have a barbershop. I thought you said you want to take that spiritual shower. And thank you, barbershop. I love Miss Pat's interview. I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna go listen to it, Brianna. Oh Lord Jesus. I got to. Storygraph. Nadia. D-U-N. Okay. I'm gonna look into that. Basketball wise, that's what I meant, y'all. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I
So
don't like Jackie.
what I mean, I'm not even being crazy. Is she just talking about like her life story? Because this like up until she met Doug Scooter, is that what the story is based off of? I don't know a lot about Jackie. I used to watch Basketball Wives, but I don't know a lot about Jackie, honestly. Okay, Raynette. I figured so. I figured it's like an app. Okay. I figured that's what it was. I figured so. I'm gonna add. I'm gonna look that up. Let me put it up here so we can see.
Okay,
Scooter,
now I'm gonna drop down so you can enjoy your people, and I'm gonna be in the comments.
okay,
Mm.
Erica. I didn't realize I said okay, we're gonna be on here like 2 hours, and here it is 3.5 hours later. So let me go back over. Brianna. Brianna said Jackie is a little special. Has a nice series. Every thug needs a lady. I'm gonna look her up, Hankin. I'm gonna look her up and see if I see something on Audible. Because I have 3 credits. And now that I can't get the coldest winter ever, I could get one of her books instead. And add it on. Look at Erica saying, is the series complete? 7. I am about to. I'm gonna check it out, and I'm gonna get my Kindle app because I need to read Seven's books. I think I want to start with. Wait a minute, I put a star by. I want to start with the Real Block Wives of ATL. I think that's where I'm gonna start. Listen, Key, I got 3 credits, okay? And I'm gonna use those 3 credits wisely. I'm gonna look up this mastery of self book though. I'm gonna see what it is. I might have to wait on that one. I don't know. I gotta look. I'm gonna look up. I think Barbershop Talk told us about that one. Barbershop Talk. You made Mastery of Self in jail. I think her daughter wrote the book, but Jackie. Mm, I'm starting to. I'm starting with Love and Trap Houses. Y'all 7 in these books. This is going to be interesting. Okay, I got you, Barbershop Talk. I'm gonna there is a book. It's on Audible. It's a pretty it's like 8 hours long. Let me see what it is. Let me see if this is. Let me look at the cover. This not it. Once I think about it, I'm gonna tell y'all what it is. But it's on Audible. It was a really good read. Just basically about retraining your mind. Let me see. This might be it. What's the author's name? This not it. This not it. I'm gonna have to figure it out. Oh yeah, Barbershop Talk. I read a lot of personal development. I need long audiobooks. 8 hours is only a day worth of listening. Well, that's about how long they are. Erica, have you read this book? Because I know it's more than 8 hours long. Oprah suggested, and I'm a little pissed that I listened because I have not been able to get into it. And I don't know if it's because of the person reading the book or the storyline. It is The Game of Life and How You Play It. Okay. This book is called The Art of Water. The Covenant of Water. It's 28 hours, Erica. It is 28 hours long. Oprah talked about how long this book is, how good it is, but it has not been that for me. Good night, Latoya. It hasn't been that for me, Erica. It's 28 hours long. I'm writing this book down. Yes, y'all, it's 28 hours long. Oprah said it's an 800-page book, but she said it was so good. So far, what I've gathered, it's kind of like based in India. And it talks about like a girl who has to get married young to this man whose wife has died. He doesn't want to marry her because she's so young. And like their custom is she grows up like with his family, learns their traditions. Like that's just where I'm making. I'm not interested in it. I'm kind of mad. I spent my money on it. Is this the Harry Potter series? Nina, I've heard that too. Florence Shovel. Okay, let me write this down, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna write. So I got a couple of things to do. I gotta download this Kindle app today so that I can put Seven's books on there. And then we've got Demons. I have put all these in my notes. Demons Dreams. Key. Oprah swore by this book. She said it was so good. And that's why I'm like, okay, I hear she has a really great book club. People always talking about the books that she chooses. I just haven't been able to get into it. And listen, I drove from Memphis to Atlanta listening. And I'm still like, wow. I'm 5 hours in and it hasn't grabbed me yet, you know? I get so distracted with audiobooks and I find myself rewinding way too much. I can see that right now. That happens to me too, but I just try. I like reading them when I'm doing something. Not when I'm like cleaning, walking around the house because I'm like that. I'm going to be rewinding it. But yeah, I can do the audiobooks on a road trip. Yep, me too. On flights, things like that. I can do my road trips. But it's 11 o'clock now, y'all. I've been on here almost 4 hours. I need to go eat because I ate earlier. And I I need to get up. It's gonna be a long day tomorrow. I need to put these books in my notes. But thank you guys. I know we done talked about a whole lot of stuff, but the first half really was our accountability session. And I hope everybody, just to recap, we still doing our list. You're supposed to be finding something that you can do within the next 30 days to end your year out with a bang. Vision board party is going to be December 29th at 7. It's going to be pajamas and wine type of night. I'm trying to see what I want to do because me and Mariah and I know Mariah's going to be with me that day. You can get supplies for your vision board, or you can use Canva and get a free account. Y'all tell me why I got on here, learn how to play spades. I think I got to add that to my list. No, Key, you got to do it. You got to get it together. Hold on, 7 still giving books. And I'm trying to write them down. Okay. Yes, Brianna. This week gonna be crazy. So I'm sure I'll see y'all if we get a verdict. I'll definitely see y'all. But other than that, I probably gonna be a little silent this week because I gotta get it together. Now, Erica, add spades to your list 7 because we are gonna know how to play spades, okay? We will be a spades playing group, okay? So add spades to the list because it's on mine. But good night, guys. Put your to be read list in an app. Oh yeah, right now. But good night, everybody. Thank y'all again for joining the live. I hope everybody has what they're supposed to be doing for this week. And we still check in on the app and everything. But good night, everybody. Thank y'all. Brianna said I'm gonna make sure I have a bra on. Ciao. Bye, y'all.